welcome back. Unseen Sports is here, and we are live. Talk to me, people. We are live. Share the live with your family. Let them know that we are here, live with people. We're gonna talk some football. We have a special guest in the studio. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes.
Keeper saves it. Warner Brown steps up. Goal! Warner Brown scores. Jamaica. 2 goals in 2 games. Warner Brown is in form. Demar Gray squares inside. Near post. Warner Brown. Scores! Goal! Warner Brown is in tip-top shape, in real form.
Welcome back to Unseen Sports TV. My name is Coach Javon Parchment, and we are here live for a big show. People, share the live with your friends and family. Remember to like, subscribe, and share to the content because it helps YouTube. When you like it, YouTube push out the content more. You understand, people? So make sure say when you subscribe, when you like the the channel, like the video, and everything. People, we have a special guest here right now. Football girl. Yeah, football guru. Tim, I say football girl. Football guru.
The guru, yes.
Yeah, man. She's gonna come on. Hear advice, people. I don't want to show her yet, you know. I'm showing her. We're not gonna want to talk to one scene again, you know. She don't want to talk to right through the show. Anyway, people, drop in a drop in a comment in the comment section. I know now deal with if you're not alright, if you're not okay. Can remember, we always have to put God first in everything we do. Right. Yeah, man. So we're gonna have a look at reverence to God. Dear Father, come before you tonight. Let's ask you for guidance and protection. Cover us with your blood, dear Father. Keep us safe from the evil that is out there against us, dear God. Continue to bless us, give us the strength. We can come here and just, talk about the beloved football game on our national team, our club team, and football on our whole, dear God. Just continue to bless us, keep us safe. In the name I pray, oh Lord, amen. All right, move on now, straight into the football, people. And now we're going to add her to the screen. We can hear her still, We can hear her still, but we don't see her yet. I should drop her now. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing?
I am okay. How are you?
In your JFF Reggae Boyz jersey.
Of course.
Jesus.
Supporter, guys.
All right. So, people, we want to go into one story, right? I'll tell you, I meet her on TikTok. I make a bad comment, go against her, but she never cuss me out. I say, I never get to know that girl now. Yeah, man. Boop. Link up and we say we're going to do a show. Like how she talk, scroll and look on her somewhere. So people, go and check her out on TikTok. Yeah? Make sure and check her out on TikTok. Janetta, football best skills. She's here. Big up yourself.
Hi.
Janetta, baby. Somebody know you.
Well, apparently.
Your fans is here.
Apparently.
Yeah, so that's how the thing started out, and we're here, in space of a couple of hours. We're here, and
Literally.
she loves the game. She wants to be a part of the movement, and just ask. And I so want the females in the stake. I want more females in the football.
Yes, girls.
Hard to get the females them come and talk like you and so confident on set. You know much girl me invite.
We gotta show our football knowledge. Come on, girls. So I hope that I'm inspiration for the girls to actually start post their content. Post. We're gonna get backlash because we're females. I'm gonna say we don't know nothing more. Post your content. I promise you, somebody will be out there and somebody will see.
But the people them know them can find.
Okay, so you guys can find me on Instagram. Hold on, this is so bad. Let me put up my Instagram tag. So my Instagram is LA, that's ELLE._Naj. And then my TikTok.
There's a typing section. Can you type in the comment?
Okay, Let me type that.
Yes, type it in the comment.
And then my TikTok is the same thing, ELLE._NAJ. Let me know. Did I send it the right place?
At the
No.
wrong
No.
at the
Stop.
wrong place just said it.
I realize.
uh,
No, but I'm not seeing.
oh, you're not seeing that section?
No.
Alright,
I
so
mean,
I'm
it's in
gonna
the comments, but
you're gonna see
yeah,
it. Oh, alright. I'm gonna put it in there for you. So that's the TikTok.
yeah, and
This
that's my
one.
Instagram as well.
So this is Ella Naj TikTok. That's TikTok or Instagram.
That's both. That's both my TikTok and my Instagram.
Instagram
Hmm.
and TikTok. So people, see it over there, check her out. You understand? And support her movement. She talk, she loves football and she talk. She better than some of the man them, I tell you the truth.
But
I
don't
mean,
say that let's start a whole topic anymore now.
but
Because
then
we're
I lie,
already on the
maybe
fire.
maybe at
Yeah.
the end of the show them say you're unseen. Yeah, the show, you know. Because she better
Let
than
me
you, you
run
know.
it off,
And for them
right?
stay, you know. Yeah, I tell you. Anyway, we could get into the football now. So people, let's see that big something there under the screen so with that emoji look sad. So right now me I tell you people, Jamaica lost to Guatemala last night. Miserable performance by the boys. People can call into the show, yeah? 341 number. You know
I
it,
don't
guys.
know.
4262. The number is there, 3414262, and you can call into the show, alright? You can ask Janetta any question, you can ask Auntie any question. We are here to answer it. Alright. Remember to like, subscribe, and share to the content when you come onto the platform. And that is the order of the day. Yeah. So people, very miserable game. You know, Guatemala really step up their performance from the last time we played them. Last time we were all dominating from start to finish. Everything was on point. This time around, Guatemala give show we say, yo, reality check. We can beat you.
A
I'm not good.
completely different squad too. They changed their squad.
Nine players, nine
Nine
players
players out of the 11.
coming in. Yeah. And
Hmm.
I think the coach outsmart Steve McLaren. What's your take on that?
All
We could
right.
start with Steve McLaren first, because him do some madness sometimes of wonder.
Yeah. I think the coach has been. How long has Steve been the coach of Jamaica now? It's been a while. Not really long, but
Not really long, but
like
maybe over a year now.
probably over a year now. I think he should, at this point, know his players,
Mhm.
know what formation works and what formation doesn't. And clearly, he doesn't. I don't know what that was last night.
I don't think the formation is the issue though.
I think the formation is a part of the issue. He doesn't know his players or how well he should use his players. I don't think he does.
I think all right. So let me see how best we can make people understand that formation is just a set of players in a particular era.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's just for reference. On the field of play, in position with the position, you're shifting to different numbers wherever the ball is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It is the tactics or the player skill set or characteristics that makes the system works.
Right. Right.
So formation, you can't tell me the formation that don't do nothing for the field. Is what the
Mm.
players
The
do
players go
in the
there and do.
scenarios, right? In
Mm-hmm.
the system. So formation to me now have nothing to do with it because formation don't win football.
So the
Because
mindset.
Jamaica used to play this 4-4-2, and Mexico play 4-4-2, and Mexico play 4-4-2. Them a beat Argentina and them big team.
Mm.
And the two team a play 4-4-2.
4-4-2.
So if you look at it that way, the formation is not what helps you to play. It's your tactics and the type of player you have. Do you have players that can keep the ball? That will give you a possession type football, right? Do you have players who likes to run and get the ball on counters and stuff like that? It will be a transitional game, right? So
Mm-hmm.
these are the stuff that tactically that works in how you set up on the pitch. You understand? So That's how I look at it. In terms of Damian Lowe, though, the change that the Damian Lowe, like, talk to me about
Mm-mm.
Johnny, talk to me about that.
Damian Lowe didn't read the tone of the game last night. Not at all. Stop playing that man in the midfield. If you're hearing or you're watching this, do not, don't play Damian Lowe in the midfield. I don't know if I was the only one watching that game last night, but I don't know what that crap was. What formation did we use last night? Was it 3-4-3 or 4-2-3-1?
We were playing four at the back, and we wanted Latibodier. Tactics was that Latibodier would invert in the middle of the park to help Damian Lowe at times. King would slide inside the middle as well to make that pass forward. In defense, though, we had three in the midfield with three up top. One playing 10. Yeah, so we're playing a 4-3, 4-3-3, 4-3-3 in my estimation. But when
I don't.
we're defending, we should be in a 4-5-1. And I'm telling you, the problem was the players in the middle of the park. They were nowhere to be found when the four attackers on our back line. And there's a space between the back line there and the midfield that the Guatemalan players occupied, and Damian Lowe was nowhere to found. And you know Daniel Johnson, what name? Jonathan Russell, sorry, Jonathan Russell.
Russell.
He's not gonna be in that era because he's a number 8 and he always want help in terms of attack and score goals. That is the type of player. I mean, I got cuss him for change and come defend out the whole game. Damian Lowe should have seen that his primary role is to stay there and stop run go out like him a number 10. What they are agree for? What John Russell for? Are them are the first line that's if we do the pressing or we're going on a mid block or whatever. The man that run
I
left the man in the
think,
back line.
and also I think last night I realized that I don't think Gray was playing in his right position, and I think we have to stop playing Gray out of his position to start CFAS. That's just how I see it.
Bench Gray. See
Bench
must have a
Gray.
start.
The front three doesn't work. I feel like the front three doesn't work together. So that Cephas, that Gray, that Bailey doesn't work well for me.
Why? One
Uh,
game?
it's not one game. All right,
Explain.
wait. What are your thoughts on Bobby Reed?
Bobby Reed is sick.
What are your thoughts on Bobby Reed?
Bad baller, bad baller.
Do you think Bobby Reed could have done anything in that game last night?
I would have Bobby Reed playing number 10. So one of the two winger them would one of them have to play because I don't know what them are gonna do it. But Cephas, Cephas, whenever he's getting the ball in areas that he can take on people, he's a nightmare to defend us. Um, Demar Green after that again. Like time catch up on him. Janetta, she's freeze. People, she'll be back. Think she have some internet issues at the moment. Yeah. So for me, I don't know, but in terms of the middle of the park, we have to fix that. We have to fix that. We have to fix that. And the coach needs to stop come and tell people say him just learn the CONCACAF here and this and that and rate and the third. You understand what I mean? He need to stop. He need to stop telling people him something now. He need to stop telling people him something. Like him a find excuse. You get me? Give me a minute, people. Yeah, people. So that is the biggest problem. Coach, You need to tell the people, you need to stop that something, man. Whenever him lose a game or something like something a workout, him come and tell us say yo, he might learn the player the system, the JFF, the this and the that. You know, brother, you need to take responsibility. So you lose and you move on, you learn from it. It's simple as that. You learn, you move on, them outsmart you. Players never come out and play. Just say something and stop. Come give a story about. You just learn the players, them and this and that and way. Yeah, we don't want to hear them excuse there. Come and be a man and say, yo, the man outsmart me. But we have all ammunition to regroup again and come back again for the next game. But we're not going to leave no stone unturned for the next game. Players, we're going to ask them to, put in the work from the whistle blow. This is not a joke thing. This is international CONCACAF football. Everybody needs to be on the same page. Simple. And talk stern, Bridging. You need to make decisions, quick decisions. Some decisions people are gonna like it, but you have to make decision them. Say, yo, Damian Low, you're not gonna start. You get me I come from somebody calling in. Let me start. Hello? Good day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If it not seen.
Yeah, man. We're live on YouTube.
Yeah, man. Just a call to give you my 2 piece.
No problem, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. FIFA is your baller last night. It's your baller, but I'm seeing the CFAS is too one-dimensional. It need to mix it up. Guatemala did their homework on CFAS last night, and they were just blocking off the space. They're not giving him the space to run at them. I think he got away maybe one time in the game.
Him get to it. I mean, him get to one time, and then he make a brilliant pass in one of the sequences. But apart from that, him never really get that. Him not get that combination. Him not get that type. All right. I don't think it's a CFAS issue alone. It is a team issue. Coach McLaren does not have as plan B when the direct play is out. When them block up on the direct play, he don't have a plan B. Jamaica cannot play a combination play on the wide areas, using the half space, and also squares the ball. There comes a time where you square, you have to. All right, notice when time Jamaica lose against them team there. Be a square, then kill it with Mexico, that kill it with square. Then on the time, all right, continue.
No, well, that's true. But I also feel like CFAS and Gray, I think they're killing. They're counting each other over there on the left. So we're not getting that space. We're not getting the spacing right over there. And it just don't look good. I mean, yesterday our midfield disjointed. I said that because I think Russell reading the game. I know him normally play high, but that he would have to drop a little bit more deeper in the middle for help out Damian Low. Last time didn't caught them. So how the game was going last night, you have to read the game. I mean, playing so high, he was leaving the middle of the park wide open.
He might play like him named Jonathan Russell.
No, sorry, that's a run through because I don't want to come on stage because I know you have your guest on the show.
No, I'm waiting on her. She's out for a bit, so she won't come back.
Oh, okay, so we can't reason. So Nana Low, I've seen now watch what the game earlier this evening. Nana 5 to 7 touches were turnovers. The first one, controlling interest. The ball in miscontrolled off interest. He made up a swing and kick the man in the grind. I don't know how the rest of them caught him. Next one, he pass the ball. He get the ball, simple pass to Latibo there. He pass the ball in between Latibo there and Bailey. Next one, when he get the card for, same thing again. Off interest, miscontrol. The ball bounces off him and try to recover. In the middle of the park, in your opponent half. Why you make such a rash tackle? You see what I'm saying? So,
I tell
we
you.
don't want. Huh?
I tell you, man. Bro.
So, when my love, not alone, my love, or represent for the team, but the middle of the park and a few thing. So, the court, as you can say, because I was on a different program and I'm saying, bring in Lati. If that be the case, bring in Lati because we know so Lati can at least do a better, put in a better shoot than low. So I was calling, so I was happy to see that, and I think Lemberkisa, and I also said that Lemberkisa come on and play the right part.
But why take out King though?
Look a little bit better. Sorry.
Why take out King?
I would have taken out King. To be honest, I would have taken on. I said this on another program. I would have to be stern. I would have taken off Nana within the first 20, 25 minutes of the game.
But Algrim's do it already, you know. I think Algrim's do it already, you know.
Algrim started it and then took him out.
No, I think Algrim's are Topper do it already and take him off of the field.
Exactly. No, Algrim's the only time Algrim's did it when we're up in Canada. I don't know. I'm saying we try this and we look horrendous in against BVI in the British Virgin Island with Nana at the middle of the park, and he end up having to take off Nana at halftime.
I don't know old people.
Why on earth would you think him and them coaching staff and everybody there? Why you think against a better opponent it would work this time around? It makes no sense to me. And also, Bailey and Mabala, I don't know what Bailey needs to do. If he needs to well in their yard or wherever, well, he needs to get some Irish. Why the man is a drop?
Man, them a lick him, man. What do you like? You think them a play with him?
But then if the man them a lick him, then you get the ball and move the ball quick then, bro.
Daily I try to Bailey. No, let me tell you why I problem with Bailey. Bailey thinks that him are the man.
Yes, that's something. I want to add something to that.
Bailey thinks that him are the man. But although he is one of our best players, no matter what nobody wants to say, in terms of people always are going to mark him. So, let me tell you something. Guatemala plan was, them know the coach, them know the referee. The Guatemalan people, they study the referee. They know that this game could have played with aggression. Could have been aggressive game. Right? Because every referee can play like that Guatemala play. There was certain referee, they play the card, but they know the referee, they know what's coming, so they plan. Remember, you get your list from about a day before or two, you know. So you know who come ref the game. Right? So they got that. So them tactics was to disrupt our play by our wingers by going aggressive, tackle, keep close to them, keep them up.
Okay, I respect that point of view. But we're also playing into that into their hands then.
Yeah, we're playing.
I'm going to give you that. But if you go to if you know that they're going to play hard and fall from, then you move the ball quicker. You don't hold on for the ball.
Yeah, but we don't have that number 10 coming in the pockets and picking up the ball. Mr. King get the ball, right? And King a search, and him now get the pass. Him have to just go back to him next centre back, and him get it again, and him a search.
Yeah, the team was playing very disjointed. The midfield don't connect with the defense nor the forward. There was too much space. When you're looking at the middle of the park wide open, I think you mentioned you alluded to that earlier in the show.
Yes.
The middle of the park wide open, unseen.
Yeah, man. Jonathan, you have anything you want to say to the caller?
Jonathan,
if you have anything she want to say to you.
I think for Leon Bailey, as a winger, Leon Bailey doesn't take on defenders. And for I'm gonna try to find an interview for you. There was a commentator on Fox Sports that said he realizes that once Leon Bailey puts on that Jamaica jersey, he shows little to no effort. And honestly, over the years watching Leon Bailey, it has always been the same thing. The same energy. I understand Aston Villa, English Premier League is a big thing. But the energy he puts out for Aston Villa, we don't get that same energy or results for Jamaica.
But last night they were sending, tell me if I'm getting their name incorrect. So
Janita.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But they were, every time he has the ball, he's facing two, three defenders. So they're not giving our weak players. Last night, Guatemala was saying, beat us down the middle. we're not giving you guys the win. Because they know that we are unable to beat them down the middle of the park. We tried to do all this wing play, and they just cut it off last night.
Yeah, because they know that we don't use the half space. They study that.
Exactly.
When they look on the game and them say, all right, so this is simple. When you're analyzing a team that defeat you, you look at this first, the 5 W's. When, where, why, and when, where, why, you have 2 more. What them go again? What?
What?
Yeah, what? And one next one. One next one there.
Okay.
All right?
Who?
Who? Yes. When, where, why, what, and who. When and who. Right? Them look on them 3 W's there. And them 3 W's there, them figure it out. Which part of the attack Jamaica don't use a lot? Half space. So all right, then we can double team them. And so double team them 2 wing and turn idiot because nobody now going in half space. Simple. So them back them to them. So block the 2 man them. All right. Number 10, Demara Gray. Go to the half space now, so we can get the ball. I must say one time alone, me see them do it. One time. And Demara Gray get a chance to kick the ball on the goal or square the ball on the box. But we have the biggest issue now. We're not squaring the ball.
Yeah.
Why?
For square the ball when the man cut off the space.
No, remember say square can be from anywhere, you know. You have only assist zone in the game, you know. Square can be. All right, so I am in the wide area. And I passed, said Demara Gray is in the half space. I passed the ball to Demara Gray. Demara Gray can square the ball from there. It not have to be in the wide area alone.
It doesn't have to be.
But look at Demara last in the game last night though.
Yeah. You remember Lance Lang? Remember Lance Lang?
No, I don't know.
You remember when we played Argentina in the Copa? And they give me one love.
Yes.
We had this black brother we play up on the wing where they kill them with square. As in get it. Who do in the box? Who do we put them over there? Square can't happen from anywhere. Jamaica needs to maximize money. You have Warner Brown and waste him.
Yeah.
And Warner Brown.
Because the press was so shallow. If
Press.
Warner Brown alone up there, I run up and down, he can't press. Jamaica need to move up. We have to move the line higher.
I don't think the person was wrong, you know. What?
No, man, now well if I space in the press and see my
Yeah, but we win the ball, we win couple ball up there, you know.
Match up in the first half.
Warner Brown win a ball in the first half.
Yeah, but that game 1 year, he left him out. It's like at 12 away, the whole team away, go then, go deep sea, go whatever you do, go just catch some swim around. and one man alone, I do the whole of the work. That don't make no sense. You have to the team a push high. The defense and the midfield have to push up to climb the space.
And point to note, I think the caller said something, and I can agree with that. He did say, and for me, preferably, Lemba Kisa would be my preferred right back. I don't know what when number 15, Lati Buddy here. I don't know what he was on last night. It looked like he was trying to be like a prime Tony Cruz.
Him give a ball him too much too.
He might try to play this long ball thing, like this long pass, and I'm like, you're not Tony Cruz. What are you doing?
But this is the thing though. You know, I think the fans them a little bit unfair though. Because you know why I'm unfair, and we are going to the extreme though. I disagree with fire the coach and run with it. No,
I'm not fire the coach, no, because we go through too much.
No man, you have to look on it, guys. Watch it now. Look on it practical. Him never have Ravel in mind. And me, I think Ravel can save right now. Ravel is not the Ravel that we used to.
You think Colgate Mason
Because
can save
I don't
Mason
think the coach would be a madman to have Ravel and not play him. Something is wrong. Either Ravel is this.
All right. You don't bring Ravel.
Right.
Why not use Russell? Russell can play the 6.
I think him that do. Turn Russell in 6 and tell him say, oh.
I make
Casey Palmer.
If you want to use Amari, make Amari and Casey Palmer run the 8.
Yeah, the only option you have. Casey Palmer, although I'm not too like him still. Because him not good too. Him not do better than Low. I feel like him not do better.
Game Miss Hayden last night though. Aiden was missed last night in that game.
We want to do better than low. But in terms of defense, I'm poor, but Casey Palmer, that's my vision.
No, but that's why I'm saying put Jonathan Russell in at the midfield.
But will Jonathan Russell be disciplined enough to stay there?
Way more disciplined than Analo.
We can give that.
And also too, he has played that position before.
I prefer put King in the midfield more than that.
I'm saying invert, make King invert in the midfield.
King invert in the midfield a lot and I make good pass.
He has been. And King can make them pass there.
You never see King play a season for Cavaliers yet?
I like putting Latin as much.
None of them.
I really like Latin, but for last night, it made a difference.
I'm going to tell you something.
When Latin going on the midfield and Lempart up on the right, the team looked different.
I'll tell you something. It's what the coach last night when take off King, it sent a message to we as fans that this team, you have some man in the team like them a gang 11 or gang 10.
And name and status.
Yeah, man, name and status because Damian Lowe never deserve to stay on the field. And you take off King, we have made the pass them. Eh?
It's a Damian injured, so King can play the rest of the Gold Cup.
He might play the rest of the Gold Cup, but may I tell you, you realize it up. Sometimes things have to force the hands of the coaches and for them to the real light. I will not talk bad for the baller still, but sometimes things have to happen.
It's the truth.
And the truth.
And that's why we ended up losing the game last night too.
And the truth.
Imagine if we had won last night, then we'd have probably think Damian Lowe is okay in the middle of the park.
Yeah, because the whole of we know say Damian Lowe cannot manage the middle of the park, right? And
so when he gets BVI,
and Damian Lowe come in the team, him not sharp. Him come in the team, him not sharp. But the coach and the coaching staff around McLaren are full of man head with some things, brother. Him just has to the light, Him have to go make some, I tell you, Zico say corruption.
Yeah, corruption, Zico, for real. Name, I promise the name, once you have a name.
Question. As a defensive midfield, the ball in a opponent half. When none over with them tackling, they're so far from your goal, bro. Why? Explain to me, coach. I see. Explain to me that, explain those tackles from another.
If you ask me, I think he might impress him. I mean, him under pressure for him game because King I take away him game or something like that. I don't know.
And by doing that madness, you're going to.
By doing that madness,
that's how he
you
plays.
would have gotten a red card for. I would have gone down to 10 man and then.
But we're going like when I see the movie already, the movie series already.
Yeah, we see the movie already, but that was madness.
I was a coach. I would have taken off Nana doing in the first 20 minutes.
So you take off King. All right, you're the coach with it, The coach take off King and left a man with a yellow card. Put him back as centre back.
That's why I'm saying that's madness, and I don't get why they were saying that the goal that was considered is King fault because of the ball with King. I'm like, if
so
anything,
it's the whole backline and midfield problem that.
That's no what I'm saying. If anything, I blame the whole.
No press on the ball. Pinnock ball drop over Pinnock head. Pinnock got jump and miss ball over him.
Pinnock is so overrated.
King shot clear the ball. Then Amari Bell make the man move.
Amari Bell come like him. The man plays so feeble. When the man on body up push him off my ball and all that thing that.
Amari Bell, why am I tell you, brother?
I am so.
Intimidated last night.
I am so.
The man looks shell-shocked. I don't know what's going on. He's a professional player. Yo, last night, when I know I'm going with the team, brother, I mean, we really miss Isaac in the middle of the park.
I want him to come back.
I miss Hayden so much. And can we talk about Dwayne Atkinson? How you have Dwayne Atkinson on the bench, you send Dwayne go warm, and then you tell the man for sit down and put on Antonio. Antonio when touch a ball for 6 months. When I play a professional match for over 6 months.
You have to go burn on the coach. I never remember them something. I remember I have a burning mouth and all that.
You know that's madness. How?
The man say, you have 2 players on the bench. We play for the same team. One of the players that play week in, week out. And you have an ex-player who barely can make it into the Charlton Athletics team. another man who barely can make it to the team, and that's the coach first option.
Yeah, I don't know what big man has against Kaim Dixon. I don't know.
I'm seeing if yeah, hear me?
Yeah, but me I say me can't put me no see Michael Antonio in the squad.
And Boza. There's no way you're gonna tell me that Boza isn't fit, but you could have started Antonio.
Coach them a move like them brainless, like me no know. Something is wrong.
The man panic last night.
Bridget, you put on Michael Antonio and run a lick up in a man and a drag down man for field and something.
Yeah, Antonio that make no sense because you don't put on Burrell already. You don't put on Burrell already.
Yo,
you put on Burrell, man, you put on Antonio since you really want Antonio on the field.
The coach hurt me head now. Me just remember say Antonio come on and reveal me that. Hey, this come like may I tell you this come like one Netflix.
Netflix never ending series.
It never ended series. One of them love series where the girl kill the man at the end of the show.
But you want to say you don't call you're not calling for the coach to be fired.
No, me don't want him get fired yet, but me say
no, I don't want. I think it's too early to fire him. It's way
we don't want to wait too long like we wait long last time,
No, but not only that, but we need to build a chemistry with the coach. If I saw every time you go get a new coach, we're never gonna win anything because these coaches will never understand.
There's that time now we have to go say yo too much of this bull dog because if can't continue I make them type of decision where him carry man to come save man to save them contract because I must see them try to save Antonio contract.
Yeah. I seen the assistant the house on fire last night and the man put on
the man put on Antonio in the defense.
Antonio, that's crazy.
And equivalent is like added gasoline to the damn burning out.
And a defense, we see Antonio come for ball on a back line. I think say we would try to go wide and square some ball from deep or something. Same can flick on and about the ball and go use him strength. The man come deep, I said, Jesus Christ.
So on to the young youth and see
new coach or don't make it to the World Cup. Choose one.
You have Campbell, you have Campbell, and you have Wayne name. You have Tyrese Campbell, you have Atkinson. You have Atkinson with full of skill. Put Atkinson number 10.
Want to Ming, like bro. I think we sleep on Kyle Ming a lot,
Let me tell you something. When I call it JP ball and name, people are going to beat you in the generator.
I know they're going to beat me, and that's why I get the whooping and the licking over TikTok because I said, why don't we utilize the Jamaica Premier League ballers?
Hold on, Janita says something. Go again, Janita.
So I'm saying, why don't we utilize the Jamaica Premier League ballers? No, I think people are use the example where they're saying, oh, we played the friendly against Trinidad, and all right. I won't lie, that was really poor. And for them to say that was the best 11 they chose, that was really poor. With that man like Demario Phillips. Demario Phillips are killing at the midfield. That man, I don't know how that man now get an next call up. But we really were poor against Trinidad. But I think we have a lot of Jamaica Premier League ballers. Like, I don't even want to mention these people because, as I said, they're going to beat me. Bro, Andre Fletcher, Kyle Ming, Demario Phillips, Bashi, Nikolai Fuller from Tivoli. What are we doing? Give these guys a chance. Why we not call them an international friendly? Give these players a chance, bro. Give these players a chance.
The same baller where Unseen just mentioned, we put him in the BVI game. And the man look like, sir.
Who that?
Oh. You're a midfielder where you just mentioned where you play.
Oh, Busy Campbell? Busy? Busy?
Yeah.
Brother, busy look like what?
Better than any forward. So a good coach.
How much minutes them game in the game?
Okay, there before.
Why we don't make the football fair? Why?
15.
Yeah, why would in a one team with some man where I move like some yeah.
Don't leave out Maggie. To be honest, the second Maggie went to Veer, Maggie ruined his career.
Forgive me something new.
Maggie should have never got to Veer.
Put him on like took off the man when I perform brother and put on some man. Forgive me something. Try something new, Bridging. A fool alone can't expect to get peas.
Try them out to get results. All right, try them out and make them feel, but try them out, man. Try them out.
Yeah, but we had defense deficiency in attack because we're two attacking players, them one dimensional. We don't have no real class player. So here we do now. Put on 2 man on the field and tell them say yo use the half space. Simple. Cause them man not get it.
True.
You can put busy on number 10, you know. You can put busy on number 10. Cause busy
I
play
would
number
try
10.
out busy. Yes.
Put busy on number 10. If busy, we can't tell you something. If busy catch that ball in the middle of the park and you run on him to you were dead.
I'd say that area, but if Bobby come in for the rest of the 2 games, man.
I have no issue. I have no issue put him on over, but you can't have the man them. I have man on the field. Now you're not make the change.
You're not making any change.
Yeah.
A man, let me tell you something about football.
No,
You're playing at
Congress
7.
don't follow them and hate on Maggie because of Butler hate. Guys, I do not hate Tyreek Magee. I said Tyreek Magee ruined his career by going to Veer. Like, you realize every conversation anybody bring up Tyreek Magee, it's, oh, we're disregarding him. Oh, he went to Veer, ruined his career. I don't have any hate. I'm not one of those that jump on the Craig Butler. Oh, Craig Butler wagon. No, but he ruined his career by going to Veer. Why? Why Tyreek Magee don't get a next call up? Let's talk about it. Sorry.
Some chance, Jonathan. Give more a chance.
Maggie, get call up.
Give more a chance.
When I say better,
Busy is never better than Maggie. I don't think I'd want to compare those two, Maggie and Busy.
I mean, I understand. I mean, I like, let's say the comparison with Bala.
I don't like it.
I think it is not fair though, because watch this now. Football play on a farm, you know. If I'm in a better form than you, I think the reason why Maggie drops up is because he's not at the top level anymore. He's not the overseas are playing a day-to-day, training session stuff like that. In the Jamaica Premier League, I think they're the worst team in the league. So at the end of the day, he's not really in a tip-top shape. So on a theme time now, that doesn't mean he's not good.
No, I never said that. I'm just saying we're doing him some chance. I didn't say he's not good. Jonathan just asked why we can't call him up, and I'm just saying correct.
He's not in a shape.
You're right. But, when you have to shape, it's contradictory though, because now we have Antonio in the team when they're in a shape. We have Bobby Reid will come back, we don't know what shape he's in. So, but what I really want to come out the rest of your show still, but 2 quick questions before.
Go ahead.
What I do? You feel like we can get the better of them on Panama?
Yeah, Guadeloupe defensive is woeful.
What we need to do.
Guadeloupe defense woeful. I think we just need to. I think Guadeloupe may come with a plan because they know so coach has scored you out, so they might play a low block and start it up on the counter. We need to be sound in the back line in terms of what we do when we ball come along, stuff like that. I think they need to communicate more the back line because I think that goal could avoid. I think the King should have cleared. Yeah, King should have. I think King should have cleared the ball, but you look at his position and what he wanted to do. Maybe he's a player who like keep the ball. So maybe him stop the ball to. I think him stop the ball to Pinnock, and Pinnock never in a shape. Pinnock turn before him just control the ball and keep the ball to goalkeeper. I try to turn to get the ball.
Are you saying if Maggie was overseas, he would be doing better? Please respond. Yes.
Yeah, one little man to it. One man. Normally, King would make a slide this, I don't know why I never make a slide this up.
Yeah, make a slide something. Come in like what them underestimate King.
The same Guatemala team. Remember that slide there? I'm sure the same thing that I play there again.
Look at that comment from Toffee.
But at the end of the day, he never scan though. If you see him scan, you say play a run off and you just slide. Once the ball pass inside him, just scan over his shoulder.
But we did not create much chances last night.
Guadeloupe can't beat the Brazil. The Guadeloupe beat the top play football.
Don't be surprised that. No, I agree. Listen, the performance Jamaica put on last night.
Jamaica can't beat Guadeloupe 1-0 or 2-0 with top play football.
Yeah, and that's the comparison I made. I said if last night I saw we play, I saw we are talking about we're making it to the World Cup. I saw we're gonna play Trinidad. Let me go check the head-to-head with Jamaica.
We score 1-0 and beat them.
Hold on,
A
let me check the head
3
to head.
points away. No, but we still win. I will not look good if we win, man. I saw me see it, Reggie.
No, but
Guadeloupe versus Jamaica head to
The
head.
thing say every game you go play and look good. France play a game and they don't look good. France play the final and they never look good. World Cup final, they never look good.
come up.
So remember.
Auntie, all right, Auntie, Angela, I don't have a problem losing a game now. It's the only way we look losing. Or even winning the game. We're supposed to dominate BVI, man. Come on, man.
The last
but
match they beat us.
I remember the field. I remember the different players will come in and all them something there and coming from the Unity Cup.
Fair enough.
See, I remember all them things there. Football is a black and white like how we think, you know.
All the most Jamaica League players.
We get 3 points.
No.
Mark the Panama.
That going to be a game where we need to win.
No toughy.
But we beat Panama already in a World Cup with team we have less quality
Hold on,
than this.
toughy.
Come on, man. Why we have so?
Because
He said yes. He will be doing better. It does contradict yourself because that means all and most of the Jamaica Premier League.
All right, here my biggest issue. We have some people do analysis of the team, but I don't know if the coach them really have or the man them are working in the department that's the right thing. Because you just can't understand what the hell give McLaren that decision to put Damien Lowe in the midfield.
well, in his press conference, he said we want somebody for I guess an extra defender in the middle of the park.
To run left the back line.
Exactly.
Guatemala put numbers in attack to stay on our back line. Lick the ball long. 1 and 2 play a job. When them get the head down there, Jamaica win it, them always win the second ball. Because we don't have anybody in the space there, we win the second ball.
Yeah. So
And even when we get the second ball, we don't pass it good. Lattibody here and this Lattibody one time I said, King, you go in there. You remember? I said King in the middle of the park. And King I said, John, the man I give me fee work.
I need to I'd say Jonathan still there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The team don't play well under pressure. As soon as any team just look like say they want, even fake us, it gets some pressure. We start rush the ball game, we lose the composure. We don't practice with the team in the training.
What happened to Junior Flemings?
I'm on the nerdy, man. I'm on the nerdy.
Don't say that on here.
I'm on the nerdy.
Junior Flemings, Corey Burke, Wham to Corey Burke, JFF.
We have Corey Berg, man. I want to stop them. Corey Berg, my friend, big up Corey Berg, but no
Yes.
Corey Berg. We
Why?
have Corey Berg. Corey Berg, we got score upon we again. Tonight, we have Corey Berg, we got score upon we again.
Nah, man, we don't need no more.
Who score own goal?
defender.
Who score own goal like Bell?
We don't want no more defender again.
Who score own goal like Bell?
Yeah, but Bell never score one goal when we could drop out of one competition. We
So
know
now
why.
does it go hold that over Corey Burke head?
Yeah, I eat that team now. Know somebody. I'm a friend. I can't tell you.
Against the USA in the 90 something, boy, in the last play of the game.
He's my friend, and I can tell him, say, yo, no, man. We have Warner Brown.
No Burke. We now use what Burke.
We have Warner Brown. Why Warner Brown scored 4 goals in a 6 game? How one go back to Corberg?
All right, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest. Let's say Jamaica qualifies for the World Cup, and I'm saying, let's say Jamaica qualifies for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Are we surprised if the coach doesn't use Warner Brown as a striker? And
Them
don't
thing
tell
I
me
want.
that because
Them
the
thing
way
I
the
want,
coach is
that's
going right now, it is possible.
The amount of baller where them are gonna use name, although some of them are come and them not go good. That them are good.
Let's be
I
honest.
believe
if
that
we
them
get to
thing
the World
thing
Cup,
yesterday, no.
you
Me
think
believe
they're
that
going to
thing
use
yesterday, no.
Warner
I will
Brown
bring
as
a guy
a
World
striker?
Cup if you use in a region. And if the man has score a goal, him if you use in.
But this is, you know your coach. Is this lady serious?
No,
we
I am
we
saying.
don't know the coach. We don't
If
know the coach that we have.
If you have a player scoring goals and that player's continue his form into the World Cup qualifiers, scores. And you are going to bring players outside coming in. Once those players are not elite players. If they play the elite players, I said I play first team football in the English Premier League or the France League, top league or this. If a championship ball and League One ball you bring in, and you're gonna play him over the man with the pan farm, you have a problem with everything.
Yeah.
Serious problem.
We have to put every situation on the table because
Elite players want elite players.
The defender, the winger, or the forward, one year, but specifically defensive midfield.
Yeah, oh.
Put in mind right now we have 10 defensive midfielder. Honestly. That is what's making us.
Jamaica will live on this 1998. We live on this 1998 wave. We live on it, man. We live on it.
1998.
We live on it. Gee, we live on it. We'll keep on living on it.
In the last minute. But we just need, once we can get some defensive midfielder agility,
But them never really come and take on nobody game like that. Remember say Walter Boy caused team one demise, Walter Boy never give himself trouble. Them man they couldn't start Walter Boy, Allow me to tell.
Fair enough.
Walter Boy wicked man them time. Them boy they couldn't start. Walter Boy wicked than them by far.
No, but there were some good additions. There were some good pieces.
Yeah, man, there were good pieces to the team. So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
We need to carry good pieces in. I'd have no problem with anybody coming from outside of Jamaica play. None whatsoever.
Right.
But if you carry some man where now go cut it, Virgin. And them man are elite.
Jamaica is second choice FC, so England reject FC.
When I hear about some more winger for forward, you know of any good defensive midfielder coming in?
Are you serious about
defensive midfielder? When name again?
Flemings, maybe.
There's a brown guy. I can't remember his name. Louis Baker.
We know Bert not getting a game because whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think though, Jamaica, we need to develop one of the local league though. We need to get one of the local league.
So what that means say you follow it down there. When
him can't fly out. Him can't fly out. He can't fly out.
So we can't get him a visa.
He can't fly out. Remember saying
is Greenwood stalling? Greenwood a stall or something?
Okay.
Yeah, can't fly out. The one we have can't fly out.
I wonder if Green is stalling.
Yeah, he's my best one out of all of them. We don't really produce a lot of them players. Sule Makala is a makeshift, He can do a job. And he make a mistake and the whole world long upon him, so we don't know. We don't have to give him a next chance. But he's in a squad now.
Miss penalties. Missing penalties.
Well,
and I'm not giving up Kira the answer because Kira.
Virgin, in another game there, him should just put King in a Miglai Park and in a first half.
Junior Flemings has 10 goals and about 3 or 4 assists.
Something them are true to themselves now. They play them are true to themselves. Because I mean I Miglai Park, I go and I say coach. I make a switch with King, I King just slide in the Miglai Park. Because when King slide in the Miglai Park, you see progression. I see King cut one man to blow out slow and the man dead like dog. Can't touch it. 2 times in do it. In the one in Miglai Park and drive in Miglai Park.
I've never seen him play.
Him played midfield for Cavaliers one season.
Okay.
But not for the full season though.
One rejects, that's not good because my son was born in USA and I would hope he's not considered.
Look how him play though. Look how him play.
Because he wants to play with his friends first. Sophie, I don't think you're getting my point.
Look at the pressure. The man running for the man, Bridget, and the man goes up. Come here. Remember?
Alright, in that 6th position, what we're going to do on Friday? Who would you put in at the 6 to start the game?
Friday? Why?
It's a must-win game.
Me not like Latte here. I know the court. I know we're not a defender now. We have to go with King at the back. So
Brandon Cover is a left back.
That game that for me, I go with the attacking formation, I go with the attacking formation. More on the 2 center back them occupied. So more I start 2 forward. I start both. The 2 forward them I start. I want to play a 3-5-2 me I play. Yeah, 2 forward me I play. 2 forward me I play. I go a 3-5-2. Me I use Cephas And Lembikis are. Me not even want to start Bailey Bridging. That's true.
What you say? Bench Bailey.
Yeah, man, Bailey can go on the bench, man.
One of my days, I'm a general, you know.
Bridging, oh, I actually even know, brother. The man, he might try. He need to come. He need to come off my bench and come do something. We need to change how we set
You
up.
know what? I think we need to start fighting for our position. Some man, if you don't start, no, so them are gonna start fight to get them game. You have to go there so and show up on the pitch, say you deserve to start over this man, and then maybe then. But his main position is left back, right? Is that if I'm not correct, cover left
Well, I
back?
mean about Brandon Cover, you know. Brandon Cover, I mean, I know him today.
You from Leicester? Look at you from Leicester. I think he's Jamaican.
Yeah, but he look like him not good enough.
I want you to read Tuffy's comment about England rejects.
I told you last night, because I'm really good for that. You understand?
Boy, he rough. That one they rough because what you know. You carry the player in, you don't give him that, you know, that looking that something wrong, brother. And the man.
It's just the man Bailey the one playing man himself. And the man have man himself on the bench and the unity come too.
Yeah, but me I hear say Manazil not really. Manazil just, I don't know. I don't want to say it, but me I hear say Manazil not really good enough. So me.
I got your point, but I found it offensive to call any overseas players rejected because my son and daughter play
Yeah,
here.
but them are saying a chance in
And I
a
would
chance
want
in
them to
that
be
training. That's
referred
really.
to as a reject.
That's why them, yo, let me tell you something.
man, I
I'm
get
hearing the tactics, you know. Them man, they good pan the tactics, you know, the politics, you know, man. We tell you, say, yo, he's a good player and you're looking rare and blah, blah, blah. But deep down in him heart, him know, say, yo, he's a good brother. That him want to tell you, but we don't know here, we don't know look into it.
But the man that deliver film club team though.
Yeah, but they're...
We don't want to see more on.
As some look funny still, you know, if a man come in a squad and barely get 2 minutes or 3 minutes in a game. Right, all right. Tell me something now. If Madazil was good as what you guys are saying, me just put logic to it, you know. You don't think say me that start in a something game?
I do not know because the man have went in the camp at Tyrese Campbell, who start week in, week out for Charlton, and the man have put on
that look nice, doesn't it? That look nice. Yeah, you have a point.
I want to address Tuffy's comment and I want the caller to tell me if I am wrong about what I said.
All right, hold on, Carla, hold on. You don't have to speak.
All right. So I made a comment earlier and I said that the Jamaica Football Federation, they tend to use England reject ballers. England reject meaning Jamaica is their second choice. Hence why I refer to Jamaica Football Club as second choice FC. Majority of the players who are England born, they got rejected from the England first team. Hence, Jamaican nationality through their mother, their father, their grandmother, sister, whatever, mother, father, they get to play for Jamaica. They're England rejects. So I understand and I really do apologize if you think my point came off as offensive, but I'm going to stick to what I said. Second choice FC, and they are England rejects.
Ask the caller the question now.
He told me it's hard to play for Jamaica because of the term rejects.
Oh, she was saying that she answered something about England rejects a while ago. Somebody were asking her what she mean by that.
Okay.
She cleared it up. When she say reject, she mean these players can't get to play for England. So they chose to play for Jamaica, which is the second choice country. That is just real. That is practically real. Nothing but I should.
It's the truth. Like I said, it is the truth. We try to cover up the fact that these people don't want to play for Jamaica. They don't want to, but because they don't have a choice, they do. And it's the truth.
But now I say them don't want to play for Jamaica.
All right. It's the second choice. Second choice. I'll just stick to saying it's the second choice then.
Hear my opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think everybody is the same. I think some players are real patriot. Some of them really put them all out for Jamaica. And big up the ones that will do that. You understand me? My issue is though, The problem I have with we as football lovers are, anything with them say once them come from England, we're ready to take them. That's my biggest problem. Like, why are we taking players that are not elite level or average? We're not an average player, I know. We're not. Casey Palmer is not an average player. Casey Palmer below average.
But who we're going to replace? But my ask if I see them and tell me say I want to see them alone, we can get out of the JPL. I'm saying.
But me I tell you, say we not see them overall world, Bridget. Jamaica. Isaac, Aiden alone. Aiden alone.
Yeah, I'm missing that
Aiden
game.
alone.
The rejects are better than what is in Jamaica.
When if the rejects are better than what in Jamaica, we're not gonna win then. We're
That
not
is
gonna win.
correct.
We still not gonna win.
I don't like that terminology about them.
We still not gonna win then. Because the reject better than one in Jamaica, we still not gonna win. So we are buck with two. We are buck with two.
Do you believe that all these Jamaica Premier League players you're calling for is better than the rejects and would do just as good?
Look like we understand I know one. And then the next game we look like so we don't know for play.
Me not calling the ball on the rejects.
I didn't specify any ball, I just said England.
But
So
we have players who are never patriotic still will come from
would you consider
the England system. You get what I say? Dexter Mbeki is a big up because he play under 20 and he never get to play under 20, but he was selected there and then him come up in 19.
Kiraya forward young to mother still
Yeah. So big up them players there,
you them a forward young right now.
Yeah.
And them a build for the future.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
How much players can go on a World Cup?
Rasta 26.
On a World Cup squad. 26?
23, I think. 23.
23. Out of the whole of England. Out of one of them, one of the biggest league in the world. 23? Not for the ball in them now going on the 23. So I wouldn't say they're rejects, Jonathan. That's just a little bit harsh. You just can't make the game, just can't. Some people will get cut out.
Yeah, but let me tell you what makes you say that though, because she have a point in that. The truth is the truth, and a lot of people won't like the truth. When Jamaica call you and you tell Jamaica say you're not coming because England, you look to play for England. And then now you want to come back and play for Jamaica now 2 or 3 years after that.
After pursuit and being pressured.
Right.
that is correct. That is the
You know,
that is
mindset,
how
you come from.
There now and see that, but if that would even though you have some, your family come from and you have the option.
Listen to
Raheem
me.
did it. Raheem and a yard man.
No man, you're a yard man. Right, me a yard man, but him stick to him thing and work hard and play for England. Kudos to him. But if they want to come back at you,
But all of them are going to get that up. It's only 23 players in the team.
right, we understand all of that. But if I am a Jamaican and I love my country and I want to play for Jamaica, and Jamaica come for me at a certain age, right? Me is supposed to say, all right, then Jamaica me and come play for. Why when time me say, all right, I want to play for England. And England nah look good. England not even call me. I look my way. Then me go say, say Jamaica. Now come over Jamaica side,
Yeah,
Eh?
it's tough. It's tough. But look what Aiden said to us. All right, now we are hugging.
guys,
Well,
again, don't get my point wrong.
Yeah, explain it
I-
again.
What I'm saying is, let me take this off so people actually know I'm serious right now, because I feel like this is gonna be a whole other thing. Hold on.
You're gone
Guys.
again. You're gone viral again.
I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. Let's say there's a baller. Let's just say baller A goes to England, does the tryouts, everything. England rejects that baller. Mind you, Jamaica had already called you up. Like Jamaica has already bring the offer to you to say, "Oh, we want you to play for Jamaica." You decline because you say, "Oh, you decline." You just decline because Jamaica not reach now, but Jamaica not make World Cup. That's what you're saying. You try out for England, you don't make the team. You then come back and say, "Oh, is that offer still up for grabs?" So I'm not saying, "Oh, once you come from England and you want to play for Jamaica," because you have people that are Jamaican descent that really and truly want to play for Jamaica. So if my point came across wrong, I'm trying to clear that up now.
So
That is what.
basically, them not like the term reject. That's a problem. That's a
Yeah,
killer.
it's a harsh.
Yeah,
It's a
but the
harsh word.
reject word though, it means just what she's saying though. Because if the player, tr- if the player says that he,
a
no,
more
all right,
palatable word.
what kind of word you can find? Find a different word.
Alright.
Cause you're an English person,
Yeah. I mean, what's another word?
Find a different word for the
But
reject.
I'm just saying is that it comes across extremely harsh for me.
But when they talk about,
You know.
but remember when the people talk about the JPL player, them the whole back in the region.
I promise, reject is the nicest word I could find.
If that is the case, because two wrong now, you understand? So I'm not in support of that either.
Brother, the man them say, oh, the man them not good, brother.
But anyway, what about the game, brother?
Honestly, the overseas you wouldn't understand. My son has been playing with the youth team since age 12. He already created a bond with those players. It's hard to get up and go play for Jamaica.
The football don't fear, not fear, bro. Them not talk the football fear, bro. It's just one sided.
It sounds like life. Life, not fear.
That's
reality.
Because you see, anyway, they follow. I see they follow some of the man them will say JP ball no good, we wouldn't have a kick, we wouldn't have a CFAS.
We wouldn't have a King. We wouldn't have a Cephas. We wouldn't have a Dixon.
We wouldn't have a Dixon, we wouldn't have a
Exactly.
Whisper. You get where I come from? Even Whisper, where I come from, school league, that even JPL not school league.
Yeah.
You see me I say? We wouldn't have them man, bro.
We wouldn't have a Warner Brown.
We wouldn't have a Warner Brown, bro.
Exactly.
Warner Brown, I want.
With all of that you guys are saying, that's still not our problem.
No, but one of the problem is because we are trying to fix some man career because them have names. That's one problem too. Because how Antonio come up on the field. Yeah, but you.
Antonio probably don't play back for the rest of the World Cup. Yeah, for the rest of the Gold Cup.
Brother, Antonio come up on the field, brother. The coach loves him. You go to start Antonio next game.
Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't be surprised in playing Antonio next game. And then Antonio go score 2 goals and it's biggest thing since sliced bread.
And the comeback.
Next against Panama with one Menke out there. That's a football, Steve.
Do you agree that if Brown moves overseas, he would be a killer striker?
All right, my boss. That time say big up, my God.
Have a good night.
Yeah, man, always, man. You have my number so we can communicate, yeah? I don't know if Jonathan want the number, but can't just get it. All right, later.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself, man. Go on, take it the show.
Yeah, man, look at it.
The player that's not playing in Jamaica is no good.
So, Jonathan, the people, me tell you, say the people, I like hear certain word, you know, you have to be careful of the reject thing and because them are going to say anti sports, this and that, and rare. You get where I come from?
Mm-hmm.
But the truth is, you have your own opinion, and I understand what you mean.
All right. So, like I said, it wasn't meant to come off as disrespectful. I gave the scenario where the players get offered, they don't usually take it, you know, etc., etc. The player that's playing in Jamaica is no good. Jamaica is not playing the best players. Define the term. Does it apply to one specific set of players? Guys, define the term. Does it apply to one specific set of players? I feel like this is me explaining myself all over again. So I'm not going to use the word reject anymore.
People should stop. You're not going to use the reject again.
I will not. If I offended anybody, I do apologize. But I will not use the word.
Respect God. Thanks for the super chat. Well, I'm going to put it up. I don't know why. We're not going to pay. God, big up for the super chat. 1999 USD. As long as we mix the JPL with the overseas players, we're not going anywhere.
There,
There's
no, wait, hold on, Garth. That is basically what I. So listen, what you said a while ago is
no,
basically me.
no. Listen, read it properly. Make I hear it. Him say, as long as we mix the JPL with the overseas players, we are not going anywhere. You get
What
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
get from? What do you get from what that says?
Him say, the JPL ball enough in a squad,
And
and
if
that's why I
we
disagree with him now.
and Garth, I disagree because if we're supposed to listen to comment like this, we'd have never see a Warner Bros talent. We'd have
No,
never.
no, no. You will kill him now. You will kill him now. I want him give me a stats or any facts that proves to Jamaican people that without the JPL players, we have qualified for a World Cup or
Yes,
win a
Garth. Bring the
tournament.
stats, Garth.
I want to see that the stats there because
The
there's
word
none.
reject is powerful for us
There's
to have
none.
kids
But
born
we
with
got a World Cup the last time. We got a World Cup the last time. What the
19,
side you set up? It was a mixture, right? Them tell
1998.
1990 it was a
Let me
mixture.
pull up the 1998 squad.
A mixture.
1998
World Cup
World
squad.
Cup.
Pull it up and show him. When the Jamaica team go a World Cup, the under 20 team go a World Cup with Brendan Danswell. Pull up that again and show them how much local players there. Let's pull them up and show them. There's not last time we play overseas ball at stadium before we get from Panama. That me I tell you 10 o'clock there.
Hold on,
Four,
what's a map?
four love. Four love we get. Four love. Title Williams say she understand what you're saying. So lady come out for your defense. Whoa, whoa, you have somebody by your side. I understand what she's saying. Jamaica wasn't their first choice and only decides to play for Jamaica because they did not make the team in England. There's some truth to that, but you have some players who decide to play for Jamaica right off the bat. So it's a give and take. It's not all of them. You understand what I mean? It's not all of them. But me have an issue with the recruit of them though. We not boss Thomas, we not recruit the right set of players in the national team, brother. We not get that above average talent there. I get some look up. We not get the right players them, brother. We not get the right players them, brother. Jamaica needs the right players, not just big name players. Thank you, Sports on the Ball. Thank you, Sports on the Ball. Big up yourself. G, big up yourself. Like, subscribe, and share to the content.
Okay, let me know if you're hearing me. You're hearing me?
Go ahead, I'm hearing him.
All right. So the 98 squad, let me see how accurate this is. Goalkeeper, Warren Barrett. Violent kickers, Montego Bay. Aaron Lawrence, goalkeeper, Reno. Uh, Peter Cargill, Harborview FC.
And then my
Dixon,
starter.
Hazard United,
Then
Maypen.
Dixon.
Hold on, this is loading so slow. Clifton Ward, Olympic Gardens. Sean, hold on. No, that not seem too accurate. Let me pull up this list so you can see it. Majority of these players, Jamaica Premier League players, Arnett, Fabian Davis, Arnett, Chinsu Arnett, Steve Green, Tivoli, Walter Boyd Arnett, O'Neill. So
And if you go, if you look at the other tournament that we have won, or it's always been a mixture. So me not see no stats where show say yo when we only have players from overseas in our squad, we win. Show me that
yeah,
stats there.
compare
Can you show me that
1990.
stats there?
No,
Me work with it. And then you show me that stats there. Show me
until
that stats there.
I'm
Wanna show me that
disappointed.
stats there?
We lost to
You see
Panama
no
because
stats?
of the coach. Just like last night, it's the coach loaded and go in the middle on his own.
Toughy Roddy, big man thing, Toughy Roddy. Unseen as a coach, I am disappointed with you. We lost to Panama because of coach. Coach alone, bro, you can't blame coach alone. Coach upon the field of play.
The coach is not on the field playing with the
The
players. It's
coach
the
made
mindset
a
of the
blunder, yes.
players.
The coach made a blunder, yes, but the coach can also, the players can also fix what is happening on the field as well. Yeah, tell me, say, Damian Lowe can't say to himself, say, yo, you know, so I'm not going right. Coach, I feel like if we make a change or push this a man and
Yeah,
this.
midfield
You
thing
know
and
what I
all.
mean? Say? See if as an man if you have brain, we say, all right, this not work. What we can do? Them are again, you are going now. So them double team me, one space right there. So I get the ball and just play to you and use a space there and attack them. I will square the balls. I get it, I go beat in the box. With my right foot, I make some right foot square. Go down the line like me go square it, stop it, cut back, square it at the box. So tell Warner Brown to get ready for the square them at the box. Bro, we don't blame coach with everything. Coach
Everything.
everything, brother. The man them a big man and some little boy a play. A big man, them the brother 30-year-old man up on field. I have blame one 60-year-old man alone. Tough roadie, 60-year-old man you have blame alone for the loss. You can't
And
blame
my
coach
thing
alone,
was,
brother.
how couldn't beat a team where I play low block?
I have some big man up on the field where I play top flight football, Bridget. I gotta tell me say I gotta blame one man alone, 60-year-old man, coach.
You have to blame the players as well.
I
Can't just
blame
blame
the
the
players.
coach.
I forget some shake up to Bridget.
True, but
If them block you,
I
for go down the line with the speed, the space the inside, there somebody must there to come for the ball. And seeing you could have done a better job last night as a half time or 65 minutes. You would make changes last night. It's a coach. Bro, you can't blame the coach alone. I am a
can't blame the
coach.
coach alone.
You can't blame coaches alone. You can't blame coaches
And
alone,
that's
brother.
our problem. We're quick to blame the coach and fire, fire. If I somebody go blame and fire the coach, then we're not gonna have a set coach every season or every year. Where there's going to say Jamaica, sack higher, sack higher. We're not gonna have a stable coach. We won't.
Yeah, but you see that one is tricky still on Janetta because how long we are gonna wait for that coach to start the matches?
But how long, right? How long are we gonna see the changes, the improvement? We're not gonna start
Yeah,
with so
we
much.
have to
And
give him a timeline. We have to give him a timeline.
I'll say when we qualify for the
After
World
the
Cup,
Gold Cup, after the Gold Cup, we never reach Gold Cup. After the Gold Cup, if him don't do well after the Gold Cup,
we're gonna sack him.
yeah, man, go on, man. Gold Cup, yeah, yeah. We're not running a joke.
Mm.
We're not running a joke with the World Cup, Bridget. We're gonna wait till when we're done. When we lose the first two games of the World Cup, then we're gonna sack him.
Brandon cover stats, League Two.
Although me feel like say Jamaica, I have one video me do, and I mean about to post it. Me I say, yo, Trinidad and them side they can't beat the cross, only can't beat it. And
You
we
see,
allow.
now post a video.
Me not post it. Me not post it again.
Mine is getting a lot of backlash right now. So
Me not post it. Me not post it. Me go post it and me not post it. The coach make blunders. But the players are on the pitch that are playing. Them supposed to can solve situations out there, solve scenarios. The players them supposed to they can solve scenarios, brother. Tough roadie. A coach play football on the field. Coach just have one system when you're playing, and you have to go there go do the work. Right? If the work not happen, you make changes out there on the field yourself, brethren. I think a coach alone make this chance on the field. You know how much time I dey on sideline and talk to play and play not even listen to me. And then do one something brilliant and score me and say, yes, yes. And everybody look for me a king, but I never me tell him what to do. Him solve the situation himself. You need players like that. But
right.
coach not have to tell them nothing. Them can solve it themselves.
If the
Everything
comments,
but coach.
yeah, we need to let that go. We need to let that. We need to get out of that era.
I want to ask them a question. I think Ronaldinho, coach, teach him how to do for him score some goals and make certain pass on the field. The man just have that in him when he can do things without that. You know, them have that surprise element. We not have them play there, brother. Jamaica not have them play there. We not have a surprise element on the pitch, brother. Somebody who can pick up the ball and say, yo, I'm going to string the eagle here. I'm going to make two passes, boom, 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 and I'm going to kick it off for the goal and score. We not have them play there. And seen as someone who is involved in recruiting, we are going to leave the so-called rejects in England. They gave up a lot to come and represent Jamaica. Let the local players play.
We're still under reject. Oh my God, these people don't forget.
Yes. Marlon Nelson as someone that I expect to have an understanding, a level of, comprehension skills. You will listen and hear what the girls said. The girl said the reason why she's saying that they are rejects, and that is the best word that she can find to describe them, is to say that a lot of these players that want to play for Jamaica because they couldn't play for England, and which you can't say a lie, she tell. If you come and tell and say a lie, she tell. We can't agree to that. She have some truth in that. Jamaica is a second choice country, and that's facts. And there's nobody on earth can come and convince me from secular as a second choice country. You want secular second choice country, Shaita?
No,
No.
no.
No, Marlon. And she's just speaking the truth. Big up yourself, Germany. Germany, I'm going to send you a link, Germany. Because we see me get a girl here, on the setting up. So, I'm sending you a link. Germany, if you want to join the channel, you can do so. The link is there. And think more you come talk to us, Germany. So, I'm sending you a link. So you can come on, Germany.
If we shouldn't blame the coach who picked Antonio, so the coach has to get blamed because he selected.
We never said the coach now get blamed, but I see you
No,
can't
we
blame
never
the
say
coach
not
alone.
get blaming, but we just have to say he can't get all of the blame. We have to blame the players. We have to blame some of the players. You tell me say last night when Damien Lowe in the midfield and Damien Lowe get that card there, Damien Lowe looking at himself and say, boy, you know, say me really, really, really not going good. This me nah, like he never realized that.
Yo, Jamaica, no. Andrew Hudson, the track and field. The man choose one country. We are top sprinting country. We are first choice.
First choice.
First choice.
Big difference.
If you never make it for Jamaica now and go back and go run back for USA now, yes, yeah, let me hear what this man has said. Unseen we young players who that has made Jamaica their first choice at 18. So you never hear the lady say, you never hear me come out and say, pick up the players them will choose Jamaica first.
Mm-hmm.
But the one them where decides to them now take Jamaica as first choice or whatever. We don't like them things. We can't stop it. Me and Janita can't stop it.
Can't
And
stop
we still love them when them come and play for we and them play good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we accept them same way. But we don't like the choice of being second choice country.
The coach should try Bailey in the next position. Sports on the ball. What position do you recommend the coach try Bailey in? Because like I said earlier,
I think Bailey forget a free role. So I'm not happy on the
yeah, invert this or invert this or invert this or
So match on paper is not match on the field. We must understand that when they are on the field, they need to make decisions. So the coach choose the starting squad, but they have to do the rest. Thank you. Unseen needs speed out coach stop in the JPL final. So the coach has a lot to do with final result. Bridging, tough roadie. The players them and Mount Pleasant team did not step up to the plate, number one. And the coach made it even worse as well. So that's just the reality. You cannot blame the coaches alone. You want tough road, you want to blame coach alone, brother. You can't blame coach alone
the
because
coaches are not out there playing. Like I said, the coaches just give you the formation and
the tactic
go there and execute.
based on the game model. Say all right, same like possession based. That is what Macron like, possession based football. But in that game model comes a system and a formation that you will use, right? Whether in possession or out of possession. Simple. Right? And then want players will fit them position their roles and responsibility. Correct? So based on way more to sit on the field, them going to play select players. Now, the players them now have to understand that when them go up on the field, if certain things now work, because you need players who have problem solving skills. The coach now go see everything on the field. There's a million and things that go on the field in Virginia. You can't see everything. You cannot see everything that is happening on the field. So the coach, the players now can't solve problems for themselves. You think coach can solve problems for everybody on the field, Virginia? The coach said, see first. So the man, they pick him up. You pick him up. You by the time you done match to ride in an advice. I will element train for them if you gonna come at the match and commentate the game. Where the earlier train was a coach, and if I come at the match and commentate the game, I forgot to tell the man to go this, go this, go this, go this. That makes sense? Right? That makes sense, Bridget. But me lose half of your door, man, and then so can you come and say, boy, you gotta tell the man them to come and a bag of thing and way. And see until Jamaica football federation goes out and start to recruit players and make the players feel welcome. Brother, stop recruit. I'm telling you again. I say you recruit at all, you know get some beating. You stop recruit the player them that is not above average or average. You not recruit no good player where you recruit players above average, Bridget.
Yeah, because them wear the England play for England
Yeah,
side.
I'm telling you the truth, Bridget. I'm telling you the truth. You not recruit the player them. Latibody is not average. Casey Palmer is not average. Who else not average again? Me don't know about the other players that them get. Bobby Reid average.
Very
Darren
average.
Gray average. John Russell average. Them good. Yeah. Who else there? Who else there? What come in? Aiden Bala.
Hayden is class. He's a
Look a bit above average. Yeah. The young youth them where come up. Me not see nothing. Me not see much about Tyrese Campbell. That's all. Me not say nothing. But we had players over what we carrying, bro. Where the man them recruit, bro. Where they never fit the bill. Deal where name low. The one name low what they have. He never fit the bill. But the man them recruit.
Name work off a name. The name.
Never fit the bill. You have some player want to recruit, bro, and never fit the bill. That's the truth. That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. And when you can't see the truth, I know say a true things for the talk. But you're not gonna say a true things for the talk. That's me a madness, me attack. That's the truth, bro. When you recruit some player, we never fit the bill. Never fit the bill.
Guatemala coach make some great.
Come on, when you recruit, I go on Instagram and link the man them. Go on Instagram, no say the man them have Jamaican background, link them and talk to them. See some local videos and then we bring them in. We want to bring them to the squad. That's how recruit. And we know that for a fact.
Tough it true. They did their research, especially on CFAS. May I tell you, man, them locked down CFAS.
The Guatemala coach makes some great adjustment and our coach didn't do anything about it. They shut down CFAS based on what the coach told them. Bro, CFAS in the first half, them shut down CFAS, but CFAS was smart by giving the Maragre the ball in the half space. The Maragre did nothing with the ball. You see the option, you see the chance where CFAS get on him dismiss the defender and come inside. Which I don't know why Jonathan Russell run in so late. Jonathan Russell should have reached over the stopping the ball. A 1-1 that you know. A 1-1 that
Can't speak on the mischance because if we speak on it, we're not gonna score. Don't go change the game.
Nah, change the price. Nah, change the price. That's selfish.
You have me.
Somebody say you have me cracking up.
JPL player better than Bobby Reid, who you just said is average.
Why we going a JPL player?
Exactly. I thought we would never have got a JPL.
Is it the mindset we have? Is it the mindset we have?
Yeah. Why are you trying to compare?
Why are we comparing? We know that the JPL is not at the level, bro. We know the JPL is not at the level, bro. But why are we recruiting players that are not average, are not above average? I can't understand that. It makes no sense to me. Play Bailey as a second striker and would get more freedom. Unai Emery play him in that position before and he looked effective. If can the coach see all these issues on the field, him can fix it. Are the player responsibility that? We tell Tough Rudy that long time, Tough Rudy them view football different, you know. Tough Rudy feel like the coach a god out there, I'm a miracle man.
People need to have the ability to do specific.
During the game and after the game, our people need to have the ability to do specific objective analysis. Yes, Milton Anglin. We have analysis people at work, bro, but I think them do a good job. I think them people if we get some new people, brother. Swear to you.
Because he said he's average, so we need some average players that are better than
No,
him.
because you said he's average, so we need some average players that are better than homegrown. Right. We need some players that are better than homegrown. But when me I say, tough road, let me say it again. Why we are go for players that are not average and above average? Answer that, Janet. Janet.
You know that Jamaica Premier League has a lot of class. Like, I feel like people sleep on Jamaica Premier League, and I don't like that. You know that the Jamaica Premier League has a lot of class ballers. Where like we don't mention them name. Like I get so upset about this topic because when we mention them name, people like to say, "Oh, Jamaica Premier League. Jamaica Premier League is the biggest league in Jamaica. This is our league, you know." And
The
I
biggest
feel
thing in the
like our
Caribbean.
ballers deserve a lot of respect. We have a lot of class ballers. Man like Cardell Benbow. I don't care when nobody wants to on this. Cardell Benbow is class. Is class. And see, they make up a face like you don't want to agree. Because you have something against the Jamaica Premier League ballers. Them.
Me?
Yes, yes.
No, no, no. I'm not going against him. But
Cardell
no.
Benbow is class. You're saying Cardell Benbow is not class? No?
Class to what? You want him in a national team? Be specific. Be specific.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be the national team, and I don't think so.
No, sir.
No?
No.
All right. Is there any Jamaica Premier League baller you think that could be in the national team? Not King, not Warner, bro. They're clearly in the team.
Alright, those players are out. So here what me I say now. I think Fuller and Bashi,
Nikolai Fuller, I've been
Nikolai
saying
Fuller and what's the next boy name again? Ellis.
on the wing, that boys,
Ellis.
play a chance.
Yeah, and Christopher Ainser, they are the only players that I think are next in
Christopher
line.
Ainser, I don't know
They
why
are
him
the
not
only players.
Cavalier.
They are the only players as I think is next in line to get a lucky, not to be in the A squad, but to be in the development. So, like when them give them a chance to play against Trinidad in an unofficial friendly, and they might pick 1 and 2, and so I think those players would be next in line with that. I think
So you said
Ellis, though,
Bashi,
I think out of all them though, Ellis for me
Nikolai.
is a number 10 that can break through the ranks. I think if the coach give a good eye on him, him can look on him and say maybe yeah, but it's all upon quality or not necessarily level. It is a hard metrics. It's a hard metrics for pick JPL players.
Pure emotions, my girl, I talk with
Hard
stop it.
metrics.
They are not good enough.
It's a hard metrics. It's a hard metrics at the moment. Other from King. When me look one person and say I'm a big baller and if in a national, it's a different thing. See first. Right, Warner Brown, me look on them play them say yo them play a big baller. Right? But me not sure about Ellis yet and Fuller and them man yet. Me have to look on them again. One more season of the JPL before me can say yo, them can come up in the ranks. I mean just tell the truth. So there's not we can't look on the JPL right now and say yo we need 11 players. There are not 11 quality players that can make the team right now. Go beat CONCACAF team. No. We need a mixture and to find the balance. But my issue is with the man them we are recruit, bro, then go recruit anything.
Brown was given an opportunity and made use of it. I would love to see all the players in Jamaica be as hungry. I can agree. I think Warner Brown was really hungry for those goals, and he continues to prove that he will be our number 9 moving forward. Cephas is not a baller. He's a 100-meter sprinter who happens to play ball. He has no brain. Whoa.
So what's that?
CC Sports Lab. Whoa. Cephas is not a baller. He's a 100-meter sprinter who happens to play ball. He has. Whoa. CC, I would love to hear why you said that. Explain to me why you said that. 100-meter sprinter, he's fast on the ball, but not a baller. What is that about? I have seen Ellis play. I don't think he plays well under pressure. Yeah, Gray and Bailey can come off the bench for now. However, the team will struggle without Hayden, just like how Man City struggle without Rodri. Yeah, City did really struggle without Rodri. What do you know?
We care somebody for trouble, Jonathan. Germany, welcome to the channel.
Yeah, pick up yourself.
Yeah. Jonathan is
Hello,
here.
Miss Jennifer. Good night.
Hi, good night.
Jonathan.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Good night, Miss
PC
Jennifer.
wants to join us.
GCC want to join?
Because I don't get that first comment.
But the link there in the comment section, CC, just click the link.
I think you need to resend it because 100 messages from comments. It's like, I don't understand a C first comment though, so I want CC.
Them people that just jump from 0 to 100 quickly, man. They can't help CC. If CFAS play a good one match, the whole of them jump on the wagon. And then by the time him not get a good game,
Yeah, he has a bad game, then C
and
first.
two Jeremy. That's how the man them stay Jeremy.
Listen, because we know you know you like mix up and blender. So me soon get to you. But let me say this to Unseen. The fans are upset. We discussed, and it's a lot happening, right? It's a lot to digest. The coach and the players to take a lot of the blame and responsibility, but the coach, the buck stop with the coach, and anyone who want to say nothing other than that is disillusional, right? I understand the players are responsible, but the coach is the one that picked the team, that picked the squad, picked the team, but the play decision and everything, right? Damian Lowe should be nowhere near that midfield. That is a book that was played and done. It shouldn't be happening again. Who knows? He'll probably do it next game again. And even do it next game again is a stubborn man. Mr. Bibb, say this to you. I have a lot of friends from Panama and Guatemala. I haven't answered anybody's phone all morning Unseen. They be calling me all morning. I'm going to answer the phone. I'm so embarrassed. Really embarrassed.
You're stressed.
Huh?
You're stressed.
You know, so I don't really stressed to the fact because with this team, you have to expect up and down, hot and cold, up and down, hot and cold. The coach, the buck stopped with him. I don't listen to his press conference no more. I stopped listening to his press conference from the last four press conferences. He lies. He lies. He contradicts himself over and over and over. And the players have to step up to yes. But don't tell me this Unseen. If the player realizes the thing now work with CFAS, take him off. Take him off. It's not working. Look what the team are doing and change the strategy. Yes, he did make a change. Take off Damian Lowe. Him take off King. Him switch Damian Lowe around. Latibodia was doing a good job of breaking up, right? But Latibodia is not a passer, Unseen. We all know that. We all know that. And just going forward, though, we have to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better. I'm sorry. Is your name Miss Janet? Hello?
She on a call. She soon come.
She on a call, yeah. So, yeah, man,
CC
CC's here. Maybe make CC take over, but I'm disappointed Unseen. But what you have to know about the people, them blame CFAS, right? CFAS deserve him start. Warner Brown deserve him start. But at some point, the coach is supposed to realize it's not working and make some changes. Yeah, you understand? I have
changes
no
in
problem
terms
with
of
CFAS.
only change the players them or speak to the player.
Huh?
Changes
He must talk at them half time. But I'm saying, if you realize when Leon Bailey get the ball, 3 players upon him instantly. When CFAS get the ball, all right. I was listening to Alex Lalas and the 3 commented them on Fox, and they was like, "What is CFAS strength he bring to the team?" And they said, "We all know what he brings to the team." Once you neutralize that, what happened? Guess what? They did like this. It's done. The coach didn't figure out how to play CFAS. And when they figured out CFAS was done, we might also start. The coach should have realized this thing and seen when Bailey get the ball, 3 players upon him. The coach should have realized and make these adjustments. So CFAS need to get beat when he need to get it, and then get praise when he need to get it. Bailey forget praise when he get it, and get beat when he need to get it. And the coach need to get it. So I'm seeing this thing you talk about people are hit on CFAS. No. What do everybody appraise CFAS? Him have a play bad so that he need to get beat. So cut off that foolishness, man. CC, your thing, CC. CC must sit up on him phone, man. So Unseen. Did CFAS have a good game yesterday, Unseen?
I think in the first part when he get the ball, he did 2 good play.
And that's it.
One where him destroy the defender. Defender give up. We should have somebody in the box to finish the ball. finish off the
Yeah.
sequence. That
And
should
then
have been
figure him out after that.
him get one after
Right?
that way him give them him block him and him find a pass get them are again the half space and them are give the madness.
The
Nobody attack
Maragray was
the
an excellent.
again.
The Maragray did not do nothing also. He did not play. He did not. He did a little stuff here, but he could have done more. We need more from the Maragray. Right? At the end of the day, Unseen, everything starts with the coach, Unseen. Do you agree, yes or no?
Well, I think the coach made some big blunder about I mean no, the players
Some,
them have responsibility.
to be honest with you, if I heard that the coach got fired this evening, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Them
Not
not
me
go
not
fight.
call him get fired. I'm not. Let me look at that. I'm not. I'm not calling for him to get fired. But I don't think the federation can be pleased with what them see yesterday. I don't think so.
Yeah, but
I really don't think so at all.
Jeremy, remember say we just beat that team at 3 love, you know. I think it harsh.
Unseen. That's the whole point, Unseen. Don't you think the man are gonna make adjustment, Unseen? The man was 7 round starter, right? Because when he realized what the round was gonna be already, the man would qualify. He realized that. This coach should have realized what they were doing. The McJang upon Lee and the McJang upon Cephas. The coach should have realized this stuff. So unseen. In your coaching, Unseen, and you're doing your coaching courses. I know it tell you these things in the coaching course, right? In the training courses, right? Of make adjustment. If that coach make so Unseen, a coach beat you last week. Are you gonna play the same formation, Unseen, if you get beaten again, Unseen?
The formation now have to do with it. The players them we are
No, what
going
I'm saying to you, a coach beat you last week with the same way you play everything, right?
yeah.
Are you gonna play the same way again to get beaten again, Unseen?
No.
Okay.
Me go look me go
Case
use the
closed.
W's me go use the W's them and find
Case
what
closed.
was my mistakes.
Case
And then
closed.
what are their look at their attack and look at what they do and also look at
Mm-hmm.
what they're not doing in attack and then
Mm-hmm.
block them and allow them to try to do that.
CC, don't run CC. Come back,
And that's
CC.
what I mean. And that's what I mean. So
Yeah, I
for
got what you said.
example, if you have a team, Jeremy or CC, where you like play to the wide place and you don't use the half space a lot, me I go give you
Mm-hmm.
half space and block you on the wide areas.
You see, you guys have your coaching courses. I don't have one, so I have to respect what you say because I'm not a coach, right? And you more advanced than me, so I'm not. So I'm gonna listen to you.
And that
But
Guatemala, you know.
no, I got no. Hear what I'm saying to you. I said I respect what you say because I'm not a coach. You more advanced and far more than me. So I'm listening to you and I'm hearing you. So I have to respect that. You get what I say? CC, pick up yourself. Is CC there?
Yeah, well, on CC, let me unmute it. Come in, understand,
Yeah, like we talked to him like 20 minutes ago. Now,
Go
so
on now,
nothing.
CC, go on now.
No, me I tell you, say Unseen look like I'm control the joyce,
Sorry.
So me can't get face nothing unless
What
Unseen
me
decides.
think you could unmute yourself?
No, bro, me not, it don't look like I saw
Oh
it
yeah,
on
All
you
mute.
right,
just
it's a mistake, CC. It's a mistake.
no. When he
Yeah.
come on, him that sing one song, but don't have the ring, you don't have the number. Hands up.
That's great. Really easy, man. Really easy,
Maybe because
CC.
you see the lady on the program. No.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna see her again. She gone for the call still, right?
Yeah, she soon come, man.
Man, lady look like Unseen look like say, oh, you might try to drive some traffic over here and get some views.
No,
Aye.
we have more females. A female, remember a Germany idea in a Germany fancy when we get some more
You
females.
need more female in the thing, man. We need more female to
That is the
take part in
plan,
the place of the thing, man.
yeah.
But me analyze the thing. All right, CC, go ahead and
Yeah.
give us your talk.
All right, so Ajo, the female, me should have come. Me that come.
Lord
She me
have
that come
mercy.
address.
She's
Lord
a
have
married woman,
mercy.
CC. She's a
Now,
married woman.
I saw me let me address, man. The point that I was
I chop you, man. They even pay me no mind, man. Come on, man.
so
Come on, no, man. Shame on you.
yeah, man. So you don't know. What me that say is, bro, like see if us processing no to 100. And what I mean by that is that when him get the ball, him know if run and him know if get at players, but decision making, tactical awareness, him not have it. Him just don't have it. And I don't know if he's gonna get it at some point in time, but I think the coach is making the coach is behaving like a coward. And what I mean by that is because the coach wants to play, the coach does not want to play them, put Demari Gray on the bench, and he's afraid of putting Cephas on the bench.
No.
So
No, sorry,
because
no.
of that,
No, make him finish the answer. Make him finish, man. Make him hear, man.
because of that now, he might play Cephas he might play Demari Gray in number 10, because Cephas obviously can play this. Then put Demari at number 10 and put Cephas on the wing. And I'm saying that it might work in a couple of games, but it's the same tactics don't work in every game. And sometimes if you are going to play the same position back to back, you could have said, you know what, Guatemala, I showed you Demari in the number 10 and I had Cephas on the wing. Guess what I'm going to do? I am going to show you Demari on the wing and Cephas on the bench. Okay, you did this already. The man they make 8 change. What is your change? What was your change? Your change was basically a forced change, unseen. His change was a forced change because Aiden did
Kiana.
injured. So Isaac Aiden injured and gone home. So you never have the option of
I'm
using
sorry.
Isaac Aiden. Bobby Reed never make it for left from England. You see me? So from Unity Cup, Bobby Reed left England. So your plan where you did have for Gold Cup is possibly if you start Bobby Reed and start Isaac Aiden. It never work out for you. You never get either player. Now what do? You now have a better a better centre back pair in something there. Damian Lowe and Ethan Pinnock. And rather than to utilize that, you go with King and Ethan Pinnock and put Damian Lowe in defensive midfield. You have never at no point in time seen Damian Lowe like under your stewardship, Damian Lowe never played midfield. And the one time Damian Lowe attempted to play midfield and made that tackle is because Jamaica was employing a low block. We were employing a low block and counter-attacking against the Canadians. So it worked. And Demari Gray was on pinker form in that period. It's almost like he could do nothing wrong. So you come in at the game now, doing the same thing that you did against the Guatemalans. And the Guatemalans made 8 changes. So players that you weren't familiar with in terms of playing against, that's what you went up against. So as I said before, Cephas, the running ability is there, the dribbling ability is there, the processing to know when and where you are. You would bring up the 5 Ws, right? How much of the 5 Ws does Cephas possess? Do he know when he, like you say, does he know where he is, when he is, what to do, and who
to
to look for?
Who, you know, I don't think he understand. I don't think he understand all that. But
No, he doesn't.
to be fair to Cephas though, why is it that these players don't have combination plays in the wide areas, Germany?
Unseen, you touch on something. Go ahead.
We not have any plan B, you know.
So Unseen, yeah, talk about these players, right? There's a coach that call him and ask him that. I him if you call and ask that.
So at them think them we want the fans them talk about why we don't have a plan B. We have
call the coach and ask him. Call your friend Murray Gardner and ask him.
We want one individual to come up with a solution. Why the team can't come up with a solution for something when I work?
Yes, so there was a bench, a dumb coach. I hate to say that though. I don't want to disrespect the program. The blind leading the blind. Huh?
Germany, if you are in the wide area, right, and your space black, right, we go down the line. What do you need to do to get around that person? You have to play a combination play. Therefore, you can keep the ball and play bam, 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 bam in some tight space and get around them in some space and leg of the ball or square the ball in the box. We have a Warner Brown who can jump and head the ball and we not square the ball in. Tell me, what kind of football?
All right, listen, let me tell you what the problem, Unseen. There's too much ants. All right, you know how ants organized, right? Everybody work for the colony. You see me? But then always I say too much ants can dig a proper hole. But the ants basically would set it up away. I saw something in the game last night. I don't know if I'm overreacting, but you can tell me if you saw it as well, Auntie. When the coach fling on him glasses on the ground, right? Why did he do that?
Man, the pressure.
Out of frustration.
Did you notice the coach was trying to make a substitution in that period of time?
I see there's some mix up
Hold on,
going
the
on up there
coach
with
was
some
trying to
numbers
make
and
a
stuff.
substitution. The coach wanted to bring on Mikel Antonio and Casey Palmer. But it seems to me, from where I'm sitting, the assistant coach wanted to put Busy Atkinson and Casey Palmer on the field.
Yeah,
So
I was telling
who's
him a
making?
while ago about that.
I never see that.
Okay, I heard this 3 times today now. Go ahead and finish up, CC. Go ahead and finish up.
Yeah.
Oh, see
So then he coach and the assistant.
Go on, CC. Repeat that. Repeat that, CC. Repeat that.
I am saying the coach seemed like he wanted to put on Mikel Antonio and Casey Palmer on the field. And the assistant seemed like they were advising him to put on Busy Atkins. That's what I saw.
Oh.
Okay. So
and I think the fourth official as well seemed like he never realized.
CC gone. CC have technical issues. Are you back, CC?
I don't know. It's my camera. I don't know what's going on with it.
You're good, do man. So we can't see you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because it'll give me a little brighter light, you know. I'm not even put in the beard oil night. Yeah. If I'm
my God.
You know, I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, you know.
Listen, the lady is married, you know, so stop, you know, she's married. So
I'm just saying. No, I'm not. I'm saying for the whole thing, you know, people coming on live, the girl them do up their makeup.
Who is married? Who is married? Who is married?
Me? If I just start me attacking them,
I just wanted to, you know, do my thing, right? You know, make sure so make my live ready, camera ready. But I'm saying, I saw the coach attempting to do that, right? And in at the moment, the coach looked like him under pressure and frustrated with what really going on. You get me? I say. So,
yeah, I hear you. So I'm seeing to that point that CC said, right? Can I piggyback off of what CC said? So I heard that from 3 different sources today, and there's this rumor going around that he's not the one that's picking the team. That there's other people picking the team and putting in players in the team. And from what we've seen, and this is your program, I'm seeing you can stop me if you want, want a lawsuit or whatever. Let me know if I go too far. It is a notion out there that there's a certain man I picked the team, or he was put there to influence him, to tell him what to do. And it seemed like he's not in control. There's also players that, even if them get them documents, maybe they are just a waste of time, because certain man in the federation do not want them in there, and they will not play. So I don't know who's running the show, if it's him or somebody else, or if he's fully in control, but all is not right, because you cannot carry people come and not play them, right? You cannot have a player like Madasel and send him back home. And the stories around Madasel is, oh my God. I stopped listening to press conferences because it's so full of hole and contradictions. So I stop because it just get me angry. But what CC said, it seemed like there's some narrative to it. I don't know if it's true or not, but from what I see from my angle, I would say it's true. Over to you, Unseen.
All right, so we want to deal with CC first. So CC, you know, feel like the coach fling down the glasses because Low get hurt. Why it have to be? Because based on what you say it, you see why you don't feel like the coach, sad because when I'm defender him get hurt and him have to get a replacement.
Unseen, that was before that, Unseen.
Huh?
That was long before that.
Yeah. What I'm saying to you
that
it's a possibility as well in the Unseen, because it's a possibility in probably I say, yo, why Low rush? I'm gonna make a rush challenge. And then
CC, you're gone by bread.
Oh, now hear me?
Not hearing you.
You're gone. You can't chip in the meantime, Miss Janet. I'm sorry. I don't want to call your name wrong.
Janetta.
I'm sorry?
Janetta.
Janetta. All right, I remember that. Janetta. All right, cool.
Now you hear me?
All right.
So what do you think about that comment?
I was telling Unseen earlier that based on what I saw, it really looks like the assistant coach or whomever. I never know there was assistant coach, but Atkinson and Antonio were both sent to Warm.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what I saw, it looked like Atkinson was the one that really was preparing to go on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was frightened. Like I said, the only thing must the coach glasses reach a ground. That was, I think that was long before Low even got injured. So I see the coach glasses they are grown. He was red, he was visibly upset, and then I see Antonio put on shirt and Antonio ready to go on. And I was
You
like,
not
yo,
hear me now?
Yeah, I hear
yes.
you now. But hold on, Caesar, before you come back in.
No, man, I heard what
Mister,
she said. You see, that's why look into
finish
it.
up.
And when I
Finish up.
said it though, Germany, people were saying I'm crazy because me I
No,
make
I don't
them
think you're crazy because I did
false
tell Unseen
assumption.
earlier. I was like, Atkinson was warming. He was the one that was supposed to come on. So I don't know
I
what
saw
those
him
riff
too.
was.
But they were
No,
there
man, go ahead, keep going.
deliberating for about like 2 minutes or so, you know.
But did you see what's his name was warming up from the 14th minute? Tyreek, what's his name?
Tyrese
Tyreek Hill
Campbell.
was warming up
Tyrese
from the
Campbell.
14th minute.
Tyreek Hill played the
Tyrese
next
14th
Campbell
one.
minute.
from the 14th. He was warming up
Yeah,
from the
man, I think
14th minute.
Tyrese Campbell was warming
Yeah,
up
for
I think
real.
about 10 to 14 minutes. Yeah, about
That's
14
when
minutes
Liam
He
later.
was
Bailey get
warming up.
Liam Bailey get liquor fast. One that one.
I really don't know, but that guy should have gone on in place of Kaim Dixon.
But hold
I,
on. Me I go look on this auntie. And me I go question this squad. Cause I have one question for you, but more answer more I need an answer to this. And you got the
don't dodge
questions
unseen.
unseen, but me don't know how me not hear you ask the question. You know? Me or JFF live ask question. I don't know why, but I hear them asking question. But anyway, unseen. Answer me this question, right? You have Trivante Stewart, Jonah Flemings, Daniel Johnson, um, Tyrese Campbell, Malik Madasil. These 5 players. All 5 of these players that I've named have played 198 games between them for the season. One of them is in the squad right now. Can't get more than 5 minutes or can't get a play. The next 4 was not selected. And they have 70 plus goals between them. Can you tell me why those players weren't selected, but then you have the likes of Romario Williams, who is not even in the squad because he's not there. Bobby Reed, who we knew were injured and he's not there as well. Antonio, who is coming back from a car accident 6 months ago. I'm happy to see that he's okay and doing well. Got selected over these guys who have scored as between them 70 plus goals, between the 5 of them, over 200 appearances.
Me can't understand the metrics used to add Antonio to the squad. Me can't understand that one there. You understand what I mean?
I agree with you too because
Yeah.
what the magic that them use for Boza, right? So Boza not playing since
Yeah,
6 weeks.
Boza isn't fit. I
But I
don't
But
think
then,
mean,
he's
and,
fit.
6 weeks,
then
and
and
Unseen,
and
Antonio haven't played for almost 8 months, right?
but then
It
Unseen,
doesn't
Almost
make
6 7
sense.
it
months.
still not answer the question I'm asking. For example, Trivante Stewart, 38 games, 21 goal contribution, 16 goal, 5 assists. Malik Madasil, 45 games, 21 goal contribution, 12 goal, 9 assists. These 2 players not selected. Romario Williams was selected. For some reason, he's not there. How can you select a man? You have Trivante. Why not carry Trivante? Romario, sorry. You have to depend on farm to make the team.
Yeah, I don't
Right?
get why Romario Williams was selected. I don't
And
get it.
so I think, in fairness to that, hear what I'm saying when I in press conference 3 weeks ago. That's why I'm gonna stop. I have to pick when I first came in. I saw Caribbean football. Only Caribbean players. What? I'm no Caribbean football. And that's what I'm talking. And Romario Williams came for one game specifically, and that was the BVI game. That was it. And guess what? In playing him like what? About 15 minutes. That's what. So you're right. Romario Williams selection is a mind bugging. It's mind bugging. Don't understand it. Don't understand it.
Listen, as I said before, what is mind-boggling to me is that we have a squad, right? When you're selecting players to play for a national team, and I won't be this man was at Manchester United. He won a title with FC 20. He was at Derby County. He's been in and around the block. I remember Sir Alex Ferguson saying when he wanted a video analyst because that's basically what he came in first as an analyst when they in the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a part of that staff that won the treble with Manchester United in
Mm-hmm.
1989. So I'm saying to you, I'm saying this to say he's one of the most high profile coaches are probably the biggest, the most high profile coach to coach in the Caribbean. And even probably even in the region, no, I think they have Mexico. Mexico did have the guy who used to coach Tata Martino, who coached Barcelona. But he would be up there with Klinsmann and Martino and these guys, right? Because he's coached many clubs and he's been a part of the great Manchester United when they were great and when they were not so great as well. You're telling me that you come in unseen, and this is one of the problems I have too. Why do we when we hire a coach, we feel the need to supplement the coach's staff, our backroom staff, with people that is supposed to be loyal to us.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
All right,
Clear.
let me ask the young lady,
Can't
Janetta.
see, you know what I mean by that,
If you,
Auntie. Stop playing games.
me
You know
ask
what I
No,
mean by that.
Janetta, if you are hiring, say, a coach for a football team, right? And you have people who you like the coach, you say the coach, I'm going to hire you, you can carry in probably one assistant of your choice, but I'm going to give you 2 assistants of my choice. If you put those 2 assistants there, who are those 2 assistants basic loyal to? The coach that you hired, are you that put them there?
They're gonna be loyal to me.
That put
Okay.
them there, right?
Case closed.
So if
Case closed.
the coach's job, if the coach feels that he was undermined by individual, not saying the coach right now think he's undermined, but if the coach is hampered in doing his job, do you not think if you're a coach and put a different way, if you get a job and you went in and say, oh, you're going to be the coach, but hear what? I'm going to give you Unseen, I'm going to give you Jeremy Lee, and you can only carry one of your people. How would that now hamper you in doing your job to the best of your ability?
Hello?
You hear me, Janetta?
Hold on. May I try switch over from my laptop to my phone? Cause my laptop got dead. So may I try switch over? Hold on.
Send on a charger.
Yo, leave the girl, man.
I'm
Leave the
just
girl,
asking.
Bridget.
I'm
The girl
asking.
will get that charger, Bridget. I'm a pressure the girls, Jeremy.
No, may I switch over to my phone?
Jeremy, I'm a pressure the girls, though.
I see that, man.
It's CC. I can tell CC. It's CC.
And I turn on college, you know. What
So,
difference?
answer the question that CC asked because you act like you don't hear what I'm saying. Right?
I want him be clear what I mean. Me not
My
Jeremy.
The man be
what
clear
I'm
because
saying, Unseen,
Miss
why
Janetta hear
hire
the
a
question
coach
and
and give
answer it.
him?
You hear the
Why
question
hire a coach
and
and give him assistant?
Yeah. Well, I'm making talk, I'm here, myself.
Why hire a coach and give him assistant?
Give him an assistant. No, the coach get an opportunity to carry more than assistant coming in, bro.
No, but I'm saying to you that the coach doesn't have a free rein in selecting all of his assistants.
No, because the JFF have this policy of giving
Yeah, but I'm asking you,
as
why
one
do
assistant
we need that policy?
because they might try to develop Jamaica football.
Yeah, but like I don't see like you
They
could
have
just
an issue with a second assistant and a first. All right, so the coach get to pick him first assistant.
yeah, I have a problem with the coach not being able to bring. If the coach have a team of 4 people, all 4 people should be selected by him and him only. Yeah, I
that's where the
want coach.
conflict comes
The
in.
coach come with him backroom staff. A football winner, international foot. We are in the business of football. Any coach in every. Notice when one coach fired. This is why I never like it. When Tapper did get fired, Paul Hall get the job. Them thing that to me come like a snake business, brother. A snake and ladder you play.
Paul Hall was just there to intern. Paul Hall was just there as an intern.
No,
They
but
never
listen
was
what me
they never was gonna
If
hire
me
Paul Hall.
Unseen, watching a German League, if Unseen get a job, a coach on Premier League side, Unseen bring me in as him assistant. Right? Unseen lose the work. Me gone to.
Yes.
No.
But in that case, though, Paul Hall come to help the national
What
team.
if
He
them?
come to help
What
national
if
team.
me come in as head coach and Unseen them give me Unseen as my assistant, and then they fire me and me see Unseen get the work next week? Me I think Unseen a snake because all along,
In
all
that
along,
case, though, you know,
Unseen a
in
work
that
with
case,
me.
you always worried upon a not a hot seat. But I
That's
see
what
your
I'm
point,
saying to you.
CC.
All
You have a
along,
valid point.
Unseen a work with me, and
You have a
then
valid point,
all of
CC.
a
You have a
sudden,
valid point.
then fire me and give Unseen the work. Unseen they want to give work long time.
You have a
People
No,
valid
love
point.
do it.
You have a
no.
valid point, CC. You
You
do have a
can't
valid
agree.
point.
You can't agree to them something because this one have to understand as a coach and in the coaching world. CC, you're coming in the coaching world, and then you gotta understand this. You're going in one system or one culture. Them decide how you work. You decide if you're gonna take up the job. And this way there. If you know, say you're coming in one program, and that organizer, that technical director, that owner says that, hey, I want to give you a third assistant or a second assistant. You can select your second assistant or whatever. The reason why I want the person here to be the third assistant is because the XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And I say, all right, okay, I'm working with it. Right? The coach know before him come and him decide to work. No man never force nobody upon him.
So
Right?
actually, I think I know what
The
CC
only,
are saying.
the
In
only
most
issue,
cases, right,
hold on,
coach and assistant, them travel together. If them get fired, one get fired, them both get fired, right? And them travel together and go together. But I understand the part with CC I say. But Paul Hall was hired years after Whitmore got hired, right? And I don't think Paul Hall have
he
anything to do
was
with Whitmore get
interim,
hired.
but he was interim.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I'm not talking separate. No, what I'm saying to you, right? I am saying to you that when I look at certain other club, when I look at even certain other international teams, the problem that the teams that I see functioning on a certain level, these guys come with their team. Because remember, unseen, in a football, sometimes you have, for example, Jose Mourinho doesn't go anywhere without certain assistant. I think he had Rui Costa. He had a couple of guys that he went
That's
with, right?
yeah. Most yeah.
Because Pep Guardiola have his guys that he used to have around him. And him
Mm-hmm.
start to recycle out. So man, Arteta came in at one point in time. But they have the people that what them need for to make them feel
Mm-hmm.
comfortable because unseen understand me. Germany
But
understand
but
me. We
CC,
have
how you
chemistry.
know so him and Whitmore not have an understanding? Say, listen, I'm gonna let go, but look, I want you to stay on the Paul. I want you to stay on. You're the right man to stay on. Who knows if they don't have the conversation behind closed doors? Do you understand the part too?
Mm. But okay, me couldn't
CC.
stray off of the point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What more CC to understand is that whenever you're going to an organization, bro, the person them in charge, they can tell you, them can give you one ultimatum, them can do anything what they want, bro. You have to decide if you're going to take the job. Right, Germany?
Yeah,
Germany,
man, yeah.
if you put a
Is Miss
yard gate,
Janetta gone? Miss Janetta's
no,
there or
she
is she
there.
gone?
She there. Remember, say she had transfer I think over to the phone.
Okay.
Um,
No, but may I
hold
ask you,
on, hold
Anstey,
on,
tell me
hold
the
on,
team. Tell me the
hold
team where
on.
people can give assistant coach. To be
Any team
your
in the world,
assistant.
once the organizer decides say that him can get, you
But
can
we
get
not,
it.
then no, me not ask if you tell me the team, just give me the
Me
team
not
then.
study in a team or do them something there. Me just know Jamaica do it.
And that's why me I tell you say a joke thing, brother.
It cannot
A
be
joke thing.
joking. It
Because
cannot
you
be
know why?
joking.
Unseen. If me put you as coach the unseen.
Jesus
Remember say
Christ.
me give you a job. Hold on, no. Hold on, no. You never apply for your job, And then you hire me, Me give you a job unseen. So if me give you a job, it's like politics. Put it to Germany. Any position they get from a political appointee.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do what the political appointee want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because of them give a job.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Say if me give Auntie a job, I'm gonna say, yo, Auntie, I want to go on. Germany 99 said. I want to go on for Germany. Germany run us a play two ball to. I need Germany in our side.
This you have pretty too corrupt, Bridget. I can't
When
tell
me
you.
No,
agree, me
unseen,
agree to
unseen. No,
corrupt
no, no, no.
Auntie the people we are dealing with humans.
Unseen, no,
You gone
unseen.
too
Humans.
far, Bridget.
Unseen. Why
Auntie, let
would
me give
us?
you a word.
No, go ahead, CC. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go
Me
ahead.
if
not
me
look.
give you a word, Germany. If me give you a word, Germany, and you that one restaurant, I'ma come down to Germany. I'ma say, yo, I want 3 pieces of chicken. I run there, boy, now give me 3 pieces of chicken. I say, all right, now say for to Germany. Tomorrow morning, you come
Mm-hmm.
here, Germany. Oh, Mr. Germany, I'm so sorry, but you're no longer um employed here.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I
So,
never get my 3 pieces of chicken. And me give the work.
and I say go for true. You have to think about it. But unseen. In most indication that we see is the coach flip flop. There's people there. It look like I know him bring them there. It's just there's so much going on, right? So when this is on It's on several platforms when Mr. Speed come on. I'm saying this because there's evidence out there. When he was asked if the assistant is going to be local, he said no. You know, I know local coach we got in the coach ears. Him set that on a program, okay? So it's not like say we are met it up, right? But then I was surprised when Miran Gadi was hired as the assistant. And what he said again, it was not his decision, it was the board's decision. Okay? It was the board's decision. So himself no one no local coach in the coach where I come from Fahrenheit. I tell him this and tell him that, right? And then Miran Garden was selected. And then he said that's not his decision, it was the board's decision. Why would the board want a local coach there? Who is the board makeup of Unseen?
Brother, me tell you already
Answer those
said
two
the
questions, Unseen.
organizer.
Who is the board makeup of Unseen?
You cannot dictate to the organizers that this that.
What you mean?
No. Unseen, I asked you two questions.
Oh,
Unseen.
you dictate.
Who make up the board?
Unseen,
Hold on, Unseen. Hold on. Who make up the board, Unseen?
Germany, you know, unfair no Germany.
No, Unseen. Who make up the board?
Who make up which board?
The JFF board, the board members of the JFF. Who make it up? Where are they from?
The parishes.
Okay. So the parish councillors of the parish, what their FAs, make up the board, and they insist because he was on talk show saying it that they want.
Let me ask you a question.
A local coach to be the assistant. Why would they want one Unseen?
Unseen, go around.
I know.
Do you know why coaches carry their own backroom staff when they're getting a job?
Yeah, but me I tell you something.
Why? Question. Hold on now. Why?
Because them want coaches where them trust or coaches
Hold on.
Aha! Now Unseen talking.
Hold on now. So Unseen, if you give me a man.
Yeah, but you are the problem.
Why?
Listen to what me I say.
No, why? If you give me a
coach, come down with phone point.
No, I'm not coming down.
Anyhow, CC just take time over just listen and understand where I come from. Me understand. CC, me understand your point.
Go ahead.
I understand your point. I understand everything what you say. But you need to understand how organization work. It not so work like how you think it work, Bridging. In a heavy workforce, people have their money and tell to work with somebody. They can. They have that power. Some people wish not to do it. JFF, let me finish now. JFF decides, say, you are going. I want the head coach them come from overseas, work with a local coach. Yes. Me have no issue with that, Bridget. Me have no issue with that.
All right. So let me tell you
something.
Let
me tell you the issue I have. Let me tell you the issue I have with issue I have. Why is it that the same coach from the Jamaica is there when 3 other head coach gone? Why him can't move when the next man come in place? And that more you ask me, you know.
All right, so
agree with that now.
So let me put it like this.
I believe that there are other coaches them should give an opportunity.
Unseen. So let me say it like
the one
right?
is still there, in my opinion.
Let me say it's Unseen.
I
don't believe in.
But no, but Unseen, you straight for the question, Unseen. I'm not agree.
Okay, so me talk about when I want me talk my.
No, Unseen, you don't agree with what we say, right? And I don't agree with what you say.
Agree with what you say, but me I tell you one different point.
Understand your point, Unseen.
Organization.
Show you your point.
Operate
in a company, right? In a company, and sports related, and sports related.
You're someone I know.
Let the man talk, Unseen. Come on, man.
And sports related, right? In a company, regular company, Fortune 500 company, Wall Street company, banks, regular company.
Unseen on the JFP role.
For example, me get a role as a CFO. Germany, I work at the company already. Me can't fire Germany. Me get a role as a CFO. Me have to come work with Germany because that is in a regular 9 to 5 regular company. But in sports now, let's go to sports. In sports now, the NFL, baseball, NBA, someday association football in sports. When you get a job as a manager of a club, of a team, you walk with your backroom staff. Not like a regular 9 to 5 job where I get recruited to come in and be the CFO of a company or the CEO of a company. When I come in as a CEO, I probably can carry in my assistant. I have somebody to be my assistant. But I can't fire Germany. I can't fire the rest of the manager them within a company already. Me just have to work with them, right? And over a period of time, I probably change it or build a philosophy. But in terms of the point that I'm making with a sports and a sports level, sports is different because sports, coaches and management is a short, like sports is a result-based business in terms of immediate results. So with that being said, because of the nature of sports, which is a ruthless cutthroat business, I would like to surround myself with, me know Germany, me trust Germany. I've worked with Germany over the years. I've worked with Unseen over the years. So I am bringing these people to come with me to help me in achieving my goal because they have always been with me in and around every job that I've done, which is a different thing to regular 9-to-5 work. Regular CEO, regular day-to-day management of company, a different thing to sports. So when you do that to a man in a sports, a coach in a sports, and you bring in, you tell him, say, yo, you can select a couple assistants, you know, but I go give you one assistant. Here what happen? The assistant where you give me, you know, and see, I not trust him, I not trust him.
Are you a business?
I don't know him.
Are you a
I don't know
business?
him.
Are you a business that?
But that's why I don't. That's what I say. Well, on a CC. That's why I don't think the man is man enough to take that job if him can't say I'm bringing my staff, right? So him not take that job and say no.
Let me ask you a
I'm
question.
What I'm saying. I'm taking the job. I'm the head coach. I should be. I'm bringing my staff. If you want to have somebody else there to be around, yes, have someone to show me the local players. You know, for 3-4 months, and I get to know them. I pick my own staff. But after 3 months, I don't want him no more. Right? That can be in it. But you don't, until you cannot tell me, you can't look at me and tell me. So that man wasn't placed there for a reason. He was placed there for a reason by those who want him there to do their bidding. And that's my opinion. You can't say whatever else. Go ahead and say.
Placed there for a reason to do what?
Huh?
Placed there for a reason to do what?
He was placed there for a reason to put players in the squad for people who put him in there. He put players in the squad that they want him to pick and make sure try to get them play. That's what he was put there for.
Let me ask you.
And like I said, this is your program. If you don't want to last two, tell me when to stop.
You're not calling nobody name, man. Just relax.
Okay.
What I am saying though, is there any what issue you have with the personnel though, like in that position? You have an issue with that person?
No, I have an issue with giving people work. So all right, I have an issue with when other people, remember this man, I forgot this man, you know, recruit him. I'm going to interview everything to come get the job, right? And when him come get the job, in a contract, it should state, here what we have a budget where we can accommodate 3 staff. So we can accommodate you, and if you have 2 assistants. And then the man say, all right, boom, Ray, you do the interview. These people are going to be my assistant. And then you know JFF now, or them now, interview the people, interview the coach, and interview him staff. And say, oh, you know, I can work with the coach and him backroom staff. But do not tell the man, say, yo, you have to go work with Germany, you know. Me can't support them thing, Nancy. Them thing that a joke thing, a sports win.
So you tell me, say the man, the organization where I pay you for come work, can tell you, say, yo, you have this coach here, we want you for help in terms
you can tell me, yes, but me I tell you, say, yo, boss, watch you know. Me no want all right. So when I make the offer, I will counter to you and say, these are the 2 people me are carrying. And then them 2 people I may work with.
All right. And then me say to you,
let me ask you this. If you come to me and say, boy, CC, you know, say, you lose the last 3 games them, so we have to go terminate the contract. Me I say about, watch them about, and then when the first terminate the contract, me say, are you going to terminate my contract in conjunction with my backroom staff? Are you just terminate me? What I'm to them, man? Me say, yo, you know, unseen.
You don't have to worry about them, man. Them man, they not trouble you.
Then I said, so I go to him, say, unseen was the reason why I failed to achieve my goals.
No, let's see you go wrong. See, you can't blame people, brother. You are the,
oh, me can't blame people. Unseen, now you are my staff.
See.
And me and you work together.
CC,
You
you want
tell
to
me to
coach
start
CC,
Germany.
you want to go in a coaching, CC?
You start me say.
CC, me ask you a question. You want to go in a coaching?
If I go in a coaching, no, I'm
Yes.
not going to coaching. Me just tell
Oh,
you
you do the license, you want to do the license and them something?
yeah, but me just do it for the education.
Don't talk them something, brother. You can't go in there go talk.
Maybe me can't go in there go talk to
players, brother.
I am saying to you, Unseen. If you, me I gonna say, Unseen was given to me by CC Sports FC. Well, I know Unseen was given to me by CC Sports FC. And then one time me going, you know, every time me go so boom, every time me lay one block, me turn on Unseen, lick off a block off a building. So me can't finish Billy House. We can't finish Billy House now.
CC, you sound like a man where we have one team and the team now play good and start blaming the players there.
No, I'm not gonna blame the players. I'm not gonna blame the players. I'm me pick the players, you know. One thing, me now gonna respect you. If you come in my backroom staff and then never me bring you in, you can't talk to me. When me there make no change, sit down on the bench. You can't talk to me. Me not deal with you. Me not respect for you.
Because you have an issue with a coach of an organization that want to give a coach, bro. If that's gonna be the case, don't take the job. If you have the mindset, they don't take the job. Well, McLaren never have the mindset there. That's the difference.
And I agree with you, Anseen. I agree with you. I agree with you, Anseen. But I also think that if him can't make them dictate to him, Anseen have to put an assistant, he's not the man. He's not the man.
Listen to me. Any coach that come in the Jamaica system, that's the policy. I mean, I have no problem with it. The only problem we have with it is because them now putting somebody as the same person there for too long. That's my only issue. You know?
Listen,
I don't have an issue with a Jamaican.
If that person is there to learn and develop, I'm okay with it. But if that person is gonna do their bidding, I'm trying to get their players so that they can sell.
If they are not at all. If you just learn,
Germany.
The
national.
No, I'm saying.
Germany. If you want coaches to learn and develop, bring in foreign instructors to go and instruct the coaches in the coaching school. And then the coaches them go look job as assistant to other top coaches. Me now, what kind of charity?
CC, say it one more time, CC. CC, say it one more time, CC.
Charity business, them man.
Say it one more time, CC.
Unseen. If we want,
I'm glad I know you are on the JFF.
If I me I run a football organization,
glad
you know what I would do? Unseen, I would bring in people from overseas to come coach the sessions. And then when you get your qualifications, you go there and look at job to work with a coach as an assistant. If you reach up to a level now where you feel like you want to be a part of the national program or one program, then I can bring you in because guess what? Now you have experience that you have got there and garnered. It is not my job to give you a job.
UCC, JFF decide to that way, they can't tell them what to do. Argument done.
I'm saying,
me and CC can't enough about it.
I'm asking, who is the assistant coach job?
You need to accept people ways, bro. You can't live life to CC.
Who is the assistant coach? Who is the assistant coach boss, Unseen? Who is the assistant coach's boss?
Assistant coach's boss?
Yeah.
The assistant coach have a boss, brother.
Yeah, who is his boss?
I have to listen to what McLaren say.
You have to listen to what McLaren say.
Of course. The man I work
with McLaren.
Boss.
May I say, the assistant coach of a team is normally...
The assistant coaches
coach of a team
assist, not
has to listen to the head coach. But however, if the head coach never bring you, me no need to listen to you.
What? What kind of madness at CC at that, man? Jesus Christ upon Nazareth.
Bro.
CC, stop telling them something there. Because when you see somebody that like this, they don't like the person, and that's why we not talk.
You know what? Hold on, CC, please. Give me 30 seconds. Unseen. That's a lower blower. That's childish. That's immature. For you to say that we don't like the person, we're talking about our national team, which is used as a pawn for some people. And I'm appalled by you saying that, Unseen. I really feel that's a low blow.
I can't understand what the man do make you want him out.
That's a low blow. Unseen,
saying to you,
I'm
not
saying that's a
about no
low
man
blow.
specifically. I'm not talking about any man specifically. I am talking about the system of assistant coaches and national head
Yeah,
coaches
and you want the
all
system
around
to
the
move.
world.
Why you want the
All
system
around
to
the
move?
world.
We are
And
trying
I'm
to
saying
help.
to you that
We are trying to
I
help
don't
the local
respect no
coaches to
system.
improve.
I don't respect no system where you are gonna give the man, give the head coach one coach.
But that's your business, you see. You can't tell the man what to do.
Boy, unseen, and that's the point, unseen, right? But look, since we're not going to agree upon this, we could just leave off of this, right? What we expect for the next game, unseen? You
But
expect DM and Love in the midfield same way?
the man low can't play, but them out for Gold Cup.
Hmm. Hmm.
Man low can't play them game. So the man low
I think
grind
that's a
down.
blessing in disguise for the team.
Here now. Me not gonna say that like what you say it, you know.
Because coach going to play, because the coach stubborn, want to do the same thing again. Put it back in the midfield again.
Me not gonna say it
Yeah.
like what you say it. Still.
And
When me
see,
have
I'll say still, it is
I
a
don't mean no
principle.
disrespect to them and Love. I
It's a
don't want him to get
principle,
hurt.
my
No.
boss. It's a principle, my boss. We live in a culture too much of the handout business, man. Go and go look at work. I say, man, on TikTok, go and go look at work. Yo,
So
it's
unseen.
like it.
What do you
understand
expect for the next game, unseen?
understand
What do you expect
even
for the
more.
next game?
Eh?
What do you expect for the next game?
Not less than a win. Not less than a win. It's a one love
Mm-hmm.
or two love. It's
So
a win. We need a
players
win.
out, players in. I heard someone say Kieran Anderson is on his way in. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, man,
Um,
the way in. The coach said.
so Anthony, what do you expect as far as players in and out in the next squad? What do you think the coach is gonna do? Or what you think he should do?
Um, him have Kieran is not coming.
Mm-hmm.
Him have Sula Makala come in. He need to fix that a defensive midfield position there. For
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I mean, I like let anybody in my midfield. I think he make too much negative pass.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Mm-hmm.
do a defensive job. Guadeloupe depend. It also depends on the opponent mega play against as well. What they are their strengths, weakness, and so forth. When we can chance some things, but it a sticky thing. It's a sticky thing. It's a sticky thing. When you look on the stats, it shows yo, Latibody here is not the man for the middle of the park, but
Mm-hmm.
do a job. Who is there to come in and do that job? Will we play Kira Anderson coming into the squad who is I say not match fit or match sharp? Yeah. You play a fella. It's a lot of questions to be asked. The training session would then tell you what to do or what not to do. So it all up to the coach. So me can't just speak. So like it's because I understand the dynamics, me can't just say me I go put in that player because I name or whatever. It all come down to my sharpness. Who look good in a training, who me can put out there and do the job. You understand what I mean? And more likely they might just go with Latibo
So
because yeah,
Anthony, are we in a midfield crisis right now?
right now we're not a problem in the midfield.
So
But it
Anthony,
can be fixed,
who do you blame all this to? Who do you attribute all this to? It's
I
60
think
man we pick. You pick 60 man, right? Who you blame
yeah,
all this to, Anthony?
I think players jumping out and all them things that players what them believe they would have come in.
Unseen, who do you blame this on unseen?
The selection process would have been based on the coach and him staff.
Unseen, who make the selection unseen?
So I'm say the coach and him staff.
It start with the coach. Everything start with the coach.
Yeah, but the coach have to listen to other people as well and then come to an agreement and make a decision.
Unseen, who will get fired first, unseen?
Eh?
Who will get fired first? CC. Who will get
The
fired
coach,
first, CC?
the coach could fire if
Okay.
him not fulfill him agreement. Simple. But you behave like say the coach alone make
But
decision.
no, unseen. Unseen, you're the head coach, right? And you listen, but you have the final say so. Am I wrong or right?
Of course.
And you go over everything before you sign off on it, right?
Correct.
There you go.
But I made a decision. From me, I take.
Me know
From me,
Anthony, but you Anthony, you okay, Anthony, listen. Me are the boss, right? And like I said, everything come under me. When I work for me. A week time, still check the money, check everything, make sure everything tick off because man, make sure someone don't get robbed, everything in place. You still have to check, you know. And so it's another question answered. And it can't cover for the coach. It can't
yeah,
cover for
me
you.
not cover for the coach. Germany. Me I be realistic to everything. Listen what me I say. You're in a coaching job. You have your assistant. You alone can't coach a team.
I know answered. Me know that.
Listen,
Me know
you
that.
must listen to your assistants. Your assistants are there for what? Assist, not to insist. So them,
All right, so hear me out now. We can't play Guadeloupe like how we play. We have to come out ready to go. Right? We need a win. At all costs, we need a win. Because even if we get a draw, if we get a win and a draw against Panama, maybe that's good enough, maybe it's not good enough, right? Because this team can probably beat Guatemala or tie with them. And we probably go through. It's just probably 2 games. Probably lose the next 2 games. Who knows? Um Another question, Auntie. Another question. More questions than answers.
so you
I was watching Sportsmax today, and they were so baffled by the coach's decision and his statements afterwards. They were just cracking up laughing for Sportsmax. Do you see this coach as a joke, Unseen? Do you think he know what he's doing? Do you think the game passed him, Unseen? Just asking. Your assessment of him.
he might make some blunder, man. He might make some real bad blunder in terms of tactics. You know, players selection. He might make blunders there, and him also. I feel like all right. You see that change that we're making in the game when take
Mm-hmm.
off if you keep low up on the field with a yellow card. That throw me off completely, brother. That is a game breaker for me, bro. That throw me off completely, bro. Or you take off a centre back who make the pass them and do everything. If your man have yellow card in the midfield, we coming here centre back now. Yeah? Who I mean I know, brother.
Unseen, it mind-boggling stuff what the man do. It's just unbelievable.
So
Unbelievable, yo.
there are some questions that you. We couldn't understand the change. I mean, a lot of people, we can't understand it. I know we can understand it. Jeremy,
So
you understand it, Jeremy?
this what I want to do, Unseen, right? The next game, right?
You understand it?
No, sir. Me not Unseen, me not understand nothing what the man do. Nothing. That's about the. I'm sorry. Cephas should not be out there after a certain
Right.
time. We realize Cephas
Why
is
see
struggling.
person to be out there?
After a certain time, he was struggling, Unseen. So listen when I finish. He was struggling. He wasn't effective. Coach should have sub him. Coach should have sub him. I don't know if the coaching staff talk to each other and say, okay, coach, over there, sir, when Bailey get the ball, 3 players upon him, the middle open up. Tell Bailey, if he can supposed to get the ball, pretend like what to him and pass the ball quick. And look back feet again. Or something. But doesn't get the ball. Cephas get the ball, then figure out how to play Cephas. And Cephas get shut down. Coach should have realized it and seen. And take off Cephas. Or change something, or switch back Cephas and Demari Gray. Do something. He didn't. I don't know, MC, but so the coach blender, and boy, I'm saying me confused. Me really confused. I don't know. I don't trust the man going forward. I don't. After I see Curacao play today, we should be able to beat Curacao, right? But with this coach and this federation, you don't know what to expect.
Oh,
We
the
don't know
must
if they
go.
will give us the
Here
right,
so much.
if they will give us the players of the play. So I don't know, Ansi. I really don't know what you expect. You know?
Oh, Chris so much. Go.
Hmm?
Oh, Chris so much. Go.
It tie. I mean, them ties the only Caribbean team that did not lose, but they do not look good. They do not look good.
I don't know. I'm going to take off Warner Brown. I'm going to take off Warner Brown.
Warner Brown, I'm saying, Warner Brown was not his fault, but he needs to be something. He wasn't doing nothing, and it's not his fault. He wasn't getting no service.
What are you going to
Burrell
do?
bring a little bit more.
What Burrell do? When I say wanna try, wanna try to say. Come here, try to
Okay,
add
here
up.
we go now. Unseen, everything is not local versus abroad. Everything is not fight
Don't
games.
me I try to understand where you not try to come hear the
All
argument
right.
already from somebody else, Come I feel like I copy the
What
argument.
type? No, copy me. Copy. Unseen, me, I'm one big man, man. I'm one big man. What I see with Burrell, the thing, him very active up front. Him active. He know the player. He read the ball well, and he know where to find it.
One
I
of
respect that with him. What wasn't happening with something there? Yes, he was working hard, but he was just out of place. He just a run. Not his fault. He was getting no service. Apart from the one header him get, there's nothing else come to him. And I think give Burrell a chance because if it's like 70 minutes or nothing not going to him, give Burrell a chance. What was wrong with it after 70 minutes unseen?
What me not understand where I say bro
70 minutes up there, and Brown wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't getting service. He get that one
bro
header.
never another remember me I listen to your words and what you say in Germany. Your words and me I listen
And
to
listen
you.
clearly, it
And
wasn't
I
his
listen
fault.
clearly.
He wasn't getting
Understand.
service. It wasn't his fault. He wasn't getting service. After 70 minutes, what's wrong if you sub Brown after 70 minutes and see
But
20
bro,
minutes left?
but
What did
me I
they
try,
do wrong?
but me I try if you make you understand say the forwards them wasn't the problem or the delivery going into the
And
forwards
see,
them
me
was the
just
issue.
said it a while ago. Me just say
So
it's not Brown
when,
problem. It's not no
when
fault of Brown. Me
and
just
it's
say it
not
enough.
Borrell's problem neither.
Huh?
It
It's
wasn't
not,
Borrell
but if you
issues
make some
neither.
change, you put on a freshman, you put on Burrell, I make him try, so I make the next man try. But for
That
you
is
to
the
say,
problem. We are playing too much
Jesus
individual
Christ,
football.
unseen. The man F is 70 freaking minutes. And the man sub him after 70 minutes.
But
What is wrong with the
you
unseen?
not get what me I try to say. You are saying that this player would come on and do something. That is
And
not
try, unseen, try somebody else.
or try
Try
something.
somebody else.
That is not the
Mm.
savior for us. You
So
know what is the
unseen,
savior for us? What is the
I
savior
disagree
for
with you
us?
100 times. You have Brown out there and nothing is happening. Nothing not happen. Make him stay the whole time.
You know, get what me I say.
Unseen, your logic is foolishness.
Take out the brown stain on the field part out. Take
I
out
tell
that
you
out.
what, may you not go agree upon this. So maybe just leave
No,
this
hold
alone.
on, man. More make you understand. Take out the brown stain on the field part out. One if you understand my point, what me I try to make. The point what me I try to make is that none
Mm.
of our centre forward could have saved us last night because there were no delivery into our centre forward for them to score goals.
Unseen, but just said Unseen was no fault of Brown. He wasn't
Our
getting no service.
Borrell.
It was no fault of Brown.
There were no
Let's not go to
service
Burrell yet.
to the
Let's not
attackers.
go to Burrell. Unseen, when Unseen, Jesus, let's go to the Burrell yet.
Yes.
When he put on, who he put on when he put on Burrell? He put on who? I think he make two change.
They put on no
I
they put
think,
on with Borrell.
I think Burrell and Antonio come on together. Am I
No,
correct?
I think a Borrell and what him name? Dixon come on. If me right.
Yes. They put on two players. That was 70 minutes unseen. Oh my God, unseen him play 70 minutes unseen. And yeah, ball for 70 minutes. The man put on him for 20 minutes. Come on now, man.
No, I am saying I wouldn't take him off because
But unseen, he wasn't
my
doing
belief.
nothing, and it was no fault of his own. And the coach put on two persons to try something different. What's wrong with the unseen? What is wrong with that? Why everything to
Because
you is fight
what
games?
I'm saying because me go back to the point now. We said to you say that the centre forward wasn't the issue. The issue was the delivery coming into the box.
Unseen, but just said unseen, but
So
just
why
said.
you want to talk
But
about?
unseen, why do you put on a fresh leg unseen? Brown out there run for 70 minutes.
No, you
Put
need
on a
fresh leg.
fresh leg.
You need fresh leg, and the people them will square the ball at the box. Germany.
Jesus
This
Christ
all
of
the problem.
Nazareth. The
Germany.
man put on Dixon unseen. Come on now, man.
Jesus
Unseen,
Christ.
in your head is this biasness in your head. Where people will fight against Warner Brown. Stop that nonsense, man.
You hear me? I
Stop
just
that
say,
nonsense. But
here we
look,
are going for now.
let's switch to a different topic.
Here we are
Do you
going
think
for
it's a
now,
good
Germany.
idea?
Here
Do
we
you
are
think it's
going
a
for
good
now,
idea for
Germany.
Mobile
Germany, me say take
hire
out the,
Xavier Gilbert?
me say take out the Warner Brown out of your brain. Take out the Warner Brown out of your brain.
Unseen. Listen
Now
to
me
me.
say, what I
There's
am
no one
saying
gonna
to
get no with
you,
Cephas and Warner Brown with you and
Jesus
King
Christ.
because in your mind, anybody say anything about them, then hate them JPL player, and all that. So let's just forget it and see.
But that,
What
I
is
never
your
say you hate them, but people out
I
there
know
hate them.
that's
Right.
your whole narrative and see. What have I got to say?
But you know,
What
say
is
true.
your Anseen, what is your thought of Xavier Gilbert going to Montego Bay?
We jump off a chat now, man. Reggae Boyz do that. We don't talk
No,
about Xavier.
man, because we're not. Let's ask that quick question.
We
Don't
talk
forget
about
about
Xavier Gilbert. We talk about Xavier
it.
Gilbert on shore. Big up Xavier Gilbert and Moby. Big up on yourself.
You think it's a good move?
Yeah, I think his style of football and the type of management and people him I work with kind of complement him. So it's gonna be an interesting one.
I think Mobia should have go for a overseas coach.
See me I talk about man, I tell you, bro.
I think. I think so. What Mr. Speed beat
Them
the
can go
world
for
them
anybody
against
what them
Jamaica.
want, but I believe Xavier Gilbert will do well.
I say Xavier Gilbert is never I see that's the difference with you and see, right? You look upon things and people say certain things and you see the fucking right in front of you. How far has Xavier Gilbert ever gone? Do you think that coach can go all the way unseen?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think so. I think these league need to have ambition. Even Arnett needs to start buy players from outside of the league. Compete with the other teams. Arnett can go to a certain
So
extent.
Xavier, why am I be able to go overseas with a coach?
And saying we need to improve the coaching and saying we need to improve and we need I just may have said that right. They should have hired somebody over somebody better. Now you can't disagree. And I just think that we need better coaching on the island to improve the youth, them to improve the JPL. And Mr. Speed do it over and over by outplaying these guys because of his education and his knowledge that he get by playing teams overseas, and he know just how to play them. He made one thing and outplay them. And if they're a mistake again, Cavaliers go back and win the whole thing again. And you have to give Mr. Speed that because he educate himself when it comes to that part. And I think these coaches need to also try to do that too. Now, no respect to Ezra, if you're okay with that, you're okay with that. But I just think that the team will have more ambition and try and try to strive harder than that, higher than that, higher than just that. Just the same recycling coach them, the same recycling coach them. And that's the thing that I'm seeing. You can't disagree if you want. We know you're gonna disagree. And so we bias against local coach, bias against
No,
local
I mean,
player.
same thing as Zico said. He agree with me, say you're biased.
Yeah, all right.
Him
So
hear
I'm
it in your
saying,
voice. Me can't tell him no. Me hear it too, but me hear it to Zico, but him say me have push narrative, so me not bother with the argument. But,
that's
but Germany can't help himself, man.
oh Lord of mercy.
But the
We
true
can't help
Germany,
ourselves.
you have a national, you have a country with a league, and the man them should hire them local coaches because you think say him not good enough. Well, that is your opinion. I believe that the man is the assistant coach with the female team. Him is
And what does he do? He was not. I didn't rate him with the female team. Lan was the best female coach we have. Lan Donaldson. Okay, so next one for you, Unseen. Do you think the overseas players make the league better?
of course.
Okay. So what did you think of that coach Montego Bay from overseas was making it was doing good for Montego Bay. Don't know why he left if he was forced out or left on his own. But he was doing a good job down there.
Yes, he was.
Um, I just think that the top clubs them to strive for better than the CONCACAF, and I think that they need to hire so at least one or two foreign coaches to the island, and I think other teams will step up and try to and these they will learn from these coaches. That's just my thing and seeing to better the league. McGladden, the coaching education I come through, and you and see Mercedes too as a virgin. You're young. You get your B license or your A license. Brother, try for you don't have a child as yet. Try take a 6 months, go overseas and try, you know, to be an apprentice for an overseas coach. Just learn free.
So
And
when
you
me
come up
ask
with a
that
wealth of
question,
knowledge.
so me ask that
Look,
question. Am I not learning where I'm at now?
do you think that's good enough? May I ask him? I know.
Am I not learning?
I don't know, Ansi. Is that good enough, Ansi?
So that is the
Do
issue
you
me
think you
ask now.
do you think you're learning enough?
Oh no, me ask you a question
No,
and
me,
you
Ansi, I don't know. If you're Ansi, listen to me.
but you
I
must
could be
know
learning
answer
at
the
this level,
question.
right?
I ask me a question. Am I learning?
Yes, you are.
So you what you say you don't
But
know?
are you getting the best, Ansi?
Huh?
Is that all right? Take it this way. Who you think is in a better situation right now? A coach like Landon Anderson, a coach like Miguel Coley. Who you think is in a better situation?
Miguel Coley.
Okay, a Landon Anderson, right? Landon Anderson get hired for coach a WSL team. He just got let go start of the season. Like about 3 weeks ago, he just get let go. But guess what? The man was a head coach for your national football team overseas.
Mm.
You understand? Miguel Coley is doing wonders. You have several track and field coaches who left Jamaica and are the wonders. Them get them training and come out over and see that better training and the wonders. And see, no one is saying that you're not learning, right? But there's a thing for improve and step up higher. What's wrong with that, Unseen? No
Nothing is
one,
wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with
no
that.
one, no one will say
But
you're
we
not
all know.
learn.
But if you listen
Jesus
to
God, Canada kills something.
but
5-0
when you listen,
Canada, my God.
well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna read them David Palmer. I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read them. I read them David
Hmm?
Palmer. But more Germany if you list for understand where much I have to say now. Because you feel like say you just get up and go overseas. So first you have to have visa, you have to have
Unseen,
hold
no
on, let
one
me
says
finish,
that,
man.
Unseen.
Jesus
That's not what
Christ.
I said.
Let me
That's not
finish
what
that
I said.
Jeremy. Jeremy, let me finish. You land your plane, and me land my plane, man. You let me land my plane, man. Eh? You don't
Let me
like
read
how
what David Palmer said.
me land my plane. I am saying to you, number one, everything about accommodation, everything about plane fare, two, right? You have to also think about money to pay for the course. Yeah?
Unseen, answer the man. Answer the man before you talk to me.
Who are going to help me pay them something? Talk to me.
Unseen, that unseen, before you get to that part, unseen, right?
You
What I'm
know,
saying
answer
to you,
your
when you
run.
get your
What's your views
unseen,
on
when you
this?
get your air
Don't,
license and stuff, you can
if
apply for your team
I
overseas list. I'm ready to be a free assist and free just for the
first
apprentice,
next
learn running it. So most of
this
these coaches will
clubs
do it,
and
most of these clubs will do it.
Them say, what's your views on this? Do you don't think if a player not playing good, the next person should be next? This is how clubs and other teams run. Yes or no?
Thank you, David Palmer, for
Of
talking.
course.
Thank you. I agree with you, David Palmer. Yes, David Palmer, I agree with you.
Example. We have Kyle Ming, Tyrese Campbell Atkinson at the Gold Cup for look at players and train. I agree with you 100%. But the coach, I coach this and that, the coach, I make things and women agree
David
with.
Palmer, lot of these players, David Palmer, and
What
him
is
bring
the
them,
purpose of the
and the
players in the squad?
JFF bring them, and
If
him the one play them. So,
remember
and
him,
him lie. The coach don't talk the truth, David Palmer, right? You're right, David Palmer. You make sense, David Palmer. Why
Germany,
bring them and don't want to play them? Some
the
of these
word
players, I don't him bring them, I JFF bring them.
the words from Germany is not necessarily from Unseen Sports TV. And you
Yes,
supposed to
yes.
be
Those are my words, and my words solely. I own them.
right. So what is the purpose of the players in the squad? If he doesn't have the confidence or believe in the guys that makes up the squad. Germany, can do you have any evidence to back that the JFF is carrying in the players? Or giving the
So you don't hear the coach say him pick certain amount of players, and then the rest is sent by the federation. Did you remember that?
No, we never hear that yet.
Okay.
Go for that answer
Even
it too.
even for the unit to come, Mr. Ricketts come out and say it's gonna be a continent of local players, right? So if a coach and the head coach and him a try build a team,
Where are kids say?
who are gonna let the federation come and tell him say which player to bring? That's
Where
why
are
I said
kids
what I said,
where are kids say?
and I won't back down from that.
Germany get corrupt people. No, sir. I never know Jeremy like a girl.
Yeah, right, but you can say what you unseen. You have to
Jeremy was one of the
unseen. You
most
have to kiss up in the
reasonable
unseen.
one, you know.
And you have to
Would have
and you have to
played.
try to be nice to people, right? But the truth is the truth. It's what them say unseen their own statement. I'm using their own statement unseen.
Mm-hmm.
Answer the man question unseen. Really answer the man question.
And where's the competition within the team and where the fighting spirit's gonna come from across the world to represent the national team to hold each player at a high standard every game. Yeah, man, read the question them.
David Palmer, you make so much sense, sir. So much sense, David question. I read them, David Palmer, and sir, you make so much sense. So much damn sense. Unseen, I got disagree with you. Unseen, a player.
Why would I disagree with him on question? That's a coaching issue. I don't know what JFF reaching at. The man
Chris
said,
Roman, big up yourself.
the
And
man
seeing a
said,
cover for people, Chris Roman and David Palmer. And seeing
yeah,
no
the
one
man,
speak the truth.
me not see what me not understand. Me not, you want me to put myself in a problem on. Me not see what you see. You want me to see what you see?
So
You
you
have to
know so
come
what
with
the question of David Palmer said. Can you answer him give you about 4 brackets?
but
Can
me
you
answer
answer
them
any one of
already.
them?
Answer them already.
When?
You know, listen, man.
David Palmer, if you go back David Palmer and listen to some of the statement where Mr. Ricketts put out, right? The Unity Cup, and he said that. And there was a certain people that's affiliated with the JFF, them in our group with them, and them come out and leak certain things and say, I
Oh,
pay local players.
hey. People, me in another group. I don't know what he's
No,
talking about.
I'm not talking about you, Ansi. You don't work with the JFF.
Yeah,
You don't work with the JFF.
I don't know.
And them say, I pay local players to come, and then Mr. Ricketts come out and say it the following week. It's going to be a continent of local players. So if the coach build a squad and the JFF want to sell player and put out for them players, it's confusing who is in charge, the coach or who wants to sell player. Confusing. The coach will try to build a team to go to the World Cup. That means if it's supposed to select player, it is not the coach job to develop player. It's not.
So all the codes are developed.
Huh? The
All the
coach is
codes are
to
developed.
find player and put them in a system and make
So
them
all the
play
codes are
system when
developed.
one play.
All the codes are
He's not
developed.
supposed to get player where play in an amateur league. I try to put them up to standard. Yes,
And
find the
what
best player,
else?
like the leading goal scorer, the top defender, right? Like let me tell you something personally. I don't have no problem with Warner Brown, no problem with King, no problem with Len. I think Len did a good job. Len did a good job in the Unity Cup, right? You find
Who?
one or two of these players.
Ming?
Dixon, we love Dixon go out and improve himself. See faster improve. I love those stuff, right? So we don't have the problem with local player and see so
We
stop
have
trying to
problem
mix
with
and
now.
blend everybody.
We have problem with now.
Eh?
We have problem with now.
No, may I say you don't wanna the reality that when certain man come out and say certain things and them say it publicly on their platform, say yes, we're sending players, the Unity Cup is gonna be a continent of local players. And I'm saying this to you unseen. If you're a coach and you're trying to build a team for World Cup, and your boss will tell you, say, listen, we're going to send you go on tournament, and we're going to give you some local players because we want you to develop them. The whole problem is not for develop, if you sell them. Who's in charge and seeing the coach? Our people are trying get in for what they want to do.
Me
Good
not see
God
none of
of
them.
mercy,
Me not see none of them. Me not see none
Canada
of them.
6-0 right now. My God. This is an
See?
ass whooping for Honduras, 6-0.
I don't see what
Chris
I don't
Romans unseen Dilly and Dally and don't like to. If you say for certain things with anti-JFF, anti-local, let me tell you something. I'm in the diaspora, and we support the national team. We show up for the national team, right? Every time there's a local game, we go in my pocket. I donate. You see tickets in the stadium. You see people in the stadium. You see that band. My money go towards that. So when there's a talk, I put my money towards it, right? We love my country. We love my reggae boy and scene. But just don't want the corruption and the foolishness and scene.
But you don't have any evidence to say corruption is there.
And seeing, I tell you the man them statement, the man them with them own statement out and seeing. them own statement them and them use.
I mean, if you got quotas, you lose. If you get facts.
You know what I'm saying? Their statement, you use their own statement against them, but then put
So
out.
you want to use it then, and you lose.
Shoot, of course, but
So you
unseen.
see where me I
Why
come from, man, there's a make up
unseen?
night.
Why you want somebody to sue me so much unseen?
Me don't nobody sue you, but me I put up your guard for you understand. Say yo, when you
You know what
stop
unseen?
talk when you don't know.
You know what unseen? A lot of you
And
guys have
if you
narratives,
know,
right?
make sure say you have
Unseen.
facts to back up what you say.
I know a certain thing you can't say unseen. You can't say certain things because of your position.
No
You
for
you,
who
you
no.
cover JPL. No, 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 not disrespect you.
Me tell you exactly how me feel about situation. You know, me not go around you.
Mm-hmm.
Say to you say with the same CC thing, or no behave like. Me say me no have no issue with the man them a give a Jamaican man an opportunity to learn from the head coach when I come over from overseas as an assistant. The man is
Mm-hmm.
third assistant because McLaren carried two assistant coming, two foreign man in anything in everything. Or you not talk about that, you know. So unfair and stay. A
You
three
see,
Jamaican
unseen.
team there, you know. A
You
three
always go to the local what's overseas, and until you go so, but me just can't, me just never argue
no,
with you
because
because
no don't like you the truth.
that's all you do unseen is your narrative is
Why you don't
overseas
like you the
versus
truth?
local.
I mean, I gonna know local and no radio.
Unseen,
David
Man.
Palmer,
unseen. What
Me I
go
tell
on?
David
you
Palmer, and Chris
who,
Romans, that's all in do.
me I
All
tell
them
you
do is
who,
try to
me I
compare
tell you
local
who
versus
and who
overseas.
in the thing. But see, because you're not anti the thing, brother.
After
You
we
can't-
hate local player, we anti local player. That's all him say. Nothing else but that.
But Germany, isn't that true?
Is that CC a while ago? A CC
Is
come
Yeah,
back?
that
man, I
true?
me there live and direct, man. Unseen a step
No
on my
man, CC. Why I seen that's insane. I'm CC. Every I mean, I know, you know what I mean, me and you go back and forth with this local thing overseas thing. But I'm saying it's just so in pick a fight and a war every day with local and overseas. I don't understand that. Just don't get it.
Unseen, what is your 11 Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Good one,
power, yes.
CC.
Yes, power, yes.
There you go. All right, I'm tell you, me have some player when I never start, but me not better. Me not
I see that
better.
coward, you know.
So me have to go do it.
I see that big man. Put your team out
All right,
and see.
give me the 11, Unseen. Give me the 11.
Some player when I never start, brother, but there's a tell you where coach I go start. Me I tell you coach I start, but me would start it though.
Um, David Palm, I think we have two MLS player. I think just one now. You know. I think I just Blake. I think I just Blake MLS player alone. Blake, yeah.
All right, so me I go with King, Pinnock, Lembikisa, King, Pinnock, Lembikisa, and Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Lati Bodier. So I know I don't want to do this, but Lati,
You have Latina midfield,
yeah, John Russell,
King, Pinup, and Bell. That's four. Latina midfield. Who was that midfield then?
John Russell,
Who?
Demari, I agree.
Mm-hmm. So you have three across.
Uh,
So you play 4-4-3-3.
Cephas,
See first right wing or left wing.
right wing,
Where you have the Maragray. You have the Maragray upon the right and the center.
center, Cephas,
Okay. A lot about here upon the right.
Fire Brown, Bailey,
So yeah, basically play the same team. Only change you have is at hmm.
4-3-3.
So you wouldn't start Casey Palmer over Lati?
In a number 6, you mad? Kids Bama don't defend, bro.
Lati is the perfect person right there, that's true. But the negative pass them sometimes it's good, sometimes
Yeah,
it's
but
bad.
where ever get better then? Give me somebody way better.
No, 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 no. I'm agree. Not answer. Let's not ask you. No, 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 that's fine. It's fine. I'm not argue to answer. I'm not argue. And there's nobody's on the bench. There's nobody's out there. That's true. Because there's no six out there. So Lati can play the six. Yep. That's not bad.
And then now,
CC, go ahead and give me your squad.
if them front man then give him more, or if the issue is not the front man but it's from the wide area, we need to make
Hold
a
on,
change.
Unseen. Who's up front for you? Who's up front for you again, Unseen?
Bailey, see first one, bro.
Bailey Cephas Waterbound. Bailey on the right. Bailey on the right. Cephas Warner Brown. Warner Brown in the Warner Brown center, right? And Cephas on the left. Okay. All right, CC, your time.
My time.
Warner.
Your time,
I
man.
start from the forward line.
Mm-hmm.
Me know Warner Brown never have a good like I thought some of the things that we got, opportunity we got, it was actually Warner Brown still, but we never did get no service. So me now drop him, have to start again. You see me? I would start him alongside.
Let's start from the back line, brother. You want to start off
But
forward.
man can start from front. The man start when one start.
No, when I start from the black line, I'm starting from the forward line.
That's Christ. The crab, you know.
But anyway, from the keeper, Andre Blake in a goal. Lemby Kisa, my right back. Amari Bell, my left back. Here's where it gets sticky now. Richard King
hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Richard King and pin up for my centre back them, right? In the middle of the park, Lati Body here, I have to go give him the midfield, defensive midfielder role. And me I use John Russell. And here's where I think it gets controversial for me. Busy Atkins now get one start.
McClart.
So John Russell, Busy Atkinson, Lati Body here. Up top now, I have Tyrese Campbell and Demarai Gray and Warner Brown. I lead the line.
Okay, so you drop Cephas.
So I put Cephas on the bench, put Leon Bailey on the bench.
I would have. I can't. Only thing I disagree with is Busy Atkinson so far, but I agree with your. You know, you're not a bad team. It doesn't look bad. Doesn't look
So
bad
I
enough.
disagree with Busy Atkinson.
I just don't. I think him should. I think him. Come on, just.
Remember, say,
I just don't think he's ready for this start.
If me have Leon Bailey, I'm tell you, just like I'm pretty like basketball, you have sometime you need some senior player to come for in the substitution. So you have like that bench unit that we are gonna come out. It's like you are gonna keep some player hungry. For me, Guadeloupe might be a different type of game, and I think I want Cephas rested because I might start him against Panama. So for me, I say I am making Demarai Gray get more comfortable back playing the left wing against Guadeloupe. And at Guadeloupe, I play. I'm going to bring Tyrese Campbell to be a spectator. So if him can't come give me something, I'm not depend that. So Tyrese Campbell have to start for me in this Guadeloupe game. And then Busy Atkinson, I never bring you as a spectator either. So here we go. Yeah. You go play attacking midfield. So you see,
I wouldn't start the two of them. I wouldn't start the two of them. But I start one.
I said I substitute Busy now. So me I take Busy off of the field. I can either bring on Casey Palmer, but if I go bring on Cephas, I can just drop them and Gray in a 10. Make Cephas complete the left
Can
wing.
I ask you, and seeing this, what is Busy real strength? He play midfield, attacking midfield. What does he play? Ask me, I'm not sure.
Him can play a free role in room. Very skillful player.
And fast. I know him fast. Is there a guy that come back though? Is there a guy that come back?
Well, you know what's the game when the man defend or the whole.
But that's me ask me actually and see. I don't want to judge people.
Then I said then if you talk about players, then if you watch.
So see, I'm saying, you see, if me not class him, me not judge him, me I ask you. And even when me I ask you, you're still a good negative. Yeah, why you like that, Unseen?
Right.
Come on, man.
Right, Germany.
But
Them know Germany.
CC is not a bad team, but I wouldn't start him and Terry. But I think I'm starting one of them since they're both new. You understand? But if you are the coach and you just something in a training, they can start them both. Why not? You know what I mean? You go for it. People like up the stream, like up the stream. Big up Neil Gould, David Palmer, Al J. Big up on yourself, big up on yourself. David Palmer fully agree. Fully agree with what David Palmer. Man said big talk CC. Yeah, unseen. But we might take this and plan this soon. Who know what the hell the coach will come up with? The coach could have surprised the whole away. CC, why you think the coach are gonna CC? You think we'll try and mend him and get him back, give him some injection and put him back on the team? Tell me, I joke me a bit, people. Coach looks stubborn though, Ansi. He looks stubborn.
Yeah, hold on, give me a minute.
Yeah, man, at 12:30, Nancy, me don't see you soon. I go to bed. Probably. I gone, CC gone again.
No, man, I'm there, man.
Hey, CC is a man that go to bed later and rise early. I don't know how him do it, you know. Yeah, CC up
Yeah,
and
but to
argue
be honest,
late
yeah,
night.
like come here say is there's no way we carry players and now give them game time. So in the Guadeloupe game, I think they are professional players. Tyrese Campbell and Busy Atkinson should start.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, may I start a petition.
All
But
right,
seriously
ask
still,
him.
Germany. Seriously still, Tyrese Campbell and Busy Atkinson should start. And you put Cephas and Bailey on the bench. You see me?
I would have been CFAS and have him come in later on. Liam Beal need to sit down and reflect. And you know the next player I have my eye on and watch if him not deliver. Gray. Gray need to get a talking to. He need to do better. He need to do better. You are the marquee player, you need to do better. So I see, you know, who do you bring on as sub? Sub on the left and sub on the right. Who would you bring on?
That is what me I tell you. That's why I was saying to you, Tyrese Campbell and Busy Atkinson need to come in and put
Okay,
Gray
and then
back
you
out
bring
on the
on
left.
Leon Bailey later on and bring on Cephas on the other side later on. So what if you need to make a
Mm-hmm.
midfield change? Who would you bring in? Who would you take out?
So if me I go bring it, if a midfield change now, we can
Mm-hmm.
always bring in Casey Palmer for Dwayne Atkinson, and we can bring in
Mm-hmm.
Karai Anderson for John Russell.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Latibody area is a mainstay because him is a him a doing thing. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. And in a defense you have King. Oh no, you're gonna start King. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have Russell. No, in a defense, if a defender pull up,
A king up in up favorite game, because
that's
we
what
know
I'm
nobody
saying.
else.
If you have a defender hurt, um, you can bring in what you say.
Sule
Suleiman
McCullough.
Makar is a 6, right?
No, he's a centre back.
It's a centre back.
He's a
So you
utility
have
player. He can play right back, he can play centre back,
so
he
what
can
other
play.
defender you have around there? You play Lamborghini. You play Lamborghini, you play King,
Right
Pinnock,
now, no
and
more
Bell,
centre
right?
back around there.
You have four. Yes, so you still have what? You still have Kyle. You have Kyle. I'm sorry. You have Kyle Ming, right? Kyle Ming,
Yeah,
a right back, correct? If case,
yeah,
in
yeah.
case somebody get hurt, you have Kyle Ming back there. Who else you have back there?
Sule McCullough.
Soleil McCullough in
Greg
play
Lay.
center.
Greg Lay.
Huh?
Greg
Greg,
Lay.
forgot so Greg Lee there too. So you have okay. So you have replacement then, man. You have replacement then. You have replacement then. Yeah, man. And see if you come and close up now. Almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
Mm.
Anthony can lock up shop.
I see God, but I see God, but I see little
So,
French
no, man,
crutches and you go
David
fix.
Palmer, we not no centre back on the bench, man. We not no centre back on the bench.
Yeah, so if one of these two get hurt, cause Yasan say lower gone home there. If one of
One of
these
them
two
two.
get hurt. So in the 60-man pool, what other man in the 60-man pool out there?
I'm telling you, 60-man pool.
I think it need to recall myself. Need to recall myself he part of my game. Recall myself he part of the game and try to give him a start. Just my opinion then.
Yeah, man, David Palmer. By the way, people, remember to subscribe to CC Sports Lab. Unseen,
David Palmer.
now give myself some free promotion of Unseen.
Yeah, man.
Rating.
CC Sports Lab,
I
man.
still
Big
look
up on
like you're
yourself,
eating
man.
breakfast.
David Palmer. What you cross bad one for about David Palmer?
I tell the man, say, we don't have no more center back, man. The man, I say, oh. The man, I say, Unseen.
Yo, David Palmer, if you come on the show more often, make sure you subscribe to CC Sports Lab. Sports Down the Middle, Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. We are all one, you understand? Support to all these club and of course Talawa TV. You understand? Subscribe to all these shows. But we are one platform, you know. Pick up yourself, man, Pick up
But
yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
Unseen,
seeing.
we may not see eye to eye sometime, but we're good like that.
Yeah man, yeah man, yeah man.
Good,
let's
good.
say
But
if you come
I'm
on.
seeing right.
A closing time now.
Yeah man, a closing time, man. 'Cause I know you have to get up early. Yeah man.
Yeah.
People hit the like
Unseen,
button
I
real quick,
work
hit the like
6
button real
o'clock,
quick.
so I don't know I have it.
Mm.
Well, at 1 o'clock by the time, we just got 12 o'clock, son, so we don't have time. But pick up yourself and see, can do an next stream tomorrow, because tomorrow game I play tomorrow. Canada dropped 6-0 unseen. USA dropped 5-0. Jamaica lost 0-1. Panama do 5-2.
Honduras, you see, me tell people, say, me tell people, say, me that want Honduras, na me zone, Honduras, them not
Mm-hmm.
good enough, brother.
But you know what though, CC?
Them
Maybe
a
this is a
struggle.
blessing in disguise for Guatemala beat way. And coach, I gotta learn from this. We are learn from this. 'Cause it's a whooping for we. It's a whopping. It's a whopping. You know. But yeah, man. Unseen, pick up yourself. We come back tomorrow again and do it over CC. No, I'm gonna see you earlier, man, in the chat because you're gonna always wake up early for war. I don't know why. Unseen.
Jamie.
We are
Jamie,
CC
so
a
make
war,
I
a war Sunday night. Yo, Monday morning, CC and Grammy a war in the chat 7:30. But I understand the man that you break it.
I'm not
Pick
sleep,
up
man.
yourself, man. See, one love, man. All right, we'll link
Hold
up
on,
later.
hold on. Me I go look for a center back, cause me I say,
Uh,
when him there. Then,
we got to wrap up.
like
hold
how
on, you're
something,
talking that 60-man squad? In that 60-man squad, CC?
yeah, me say like how something they gone out. Like how, something they
Damian
gone,
Lowe
they may low gone.
and Mason Holgate.
Oh,
When
now
did
tell you
Mason
like still,
Holgate leave, by the way?
Canada they on a different level, Unseen. Canada they on a different level.
We know that. Can they have a good coach? So him we should have try get.
I
If we
best
try
coach in
get
the
even Greg
CONCACAF.
Berhalter.
We can't get that man. Jesse Marsh. Yo,
No, Greg Berhalter, me attack. If we try get Greg
England,
Berhalter.
USA turned down Jesse Marsh,
We know it, but them sorry. Them sorry. No, me I say, if we try and get Greg Berhalter.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. We're not afraid too much, man. When Jamaica ready to play, then we play good football, man. We beat any
Brother, the
side.
coach we have no good. Coach no good.
Yeah, but when we're ready, we win CMM, man. One thing.
Coach no good and saying. Coach no good. Coach a roach.
All right, all right.
All
All
right,
right,
CC, you find
people.
the centre back?
That's the end.
You find the centre back, CC?
That's the end. That's the end. CC can't find center back. We'll close the show.
Gadiel Irvin or what? I don't center back.
He can't play center back. Gadiel Irvin. Irvin, they're fine, man.
The experiment, you want experiment, CC?
They can't call up Iran Free, man.
Bro, him.
Him 960, man.
Yo, you know say no more center back than 60 man.
We just said it a while ago.
You know the
That's
60
some
man
great
talking.
Ansi who picked the squad for them fault.
You can't, the man never knows so much center back with an injury, brother. What you talking about?
Ansi,
Oh no,
go first.
we have one we can call. Giovanni Ling.
Who?
Call Giovanni Ling.
You can call Javon Leg. You're already in America already.
Yeah, we can call Giovanni Ling.
You want
Owell
to the
at
guy
center
named
back.
Bell.
Owell can't play center back too.
A Bell in name, or whatever,
Malik Owell.
in the MLS.
You mean that squad?
Yeah. The man 60.
Who that?
Malik Owell.
I must know. I don't really know. Me said the youth of the MLS better than one of them guys when name Bell.
Yeah, but
What
you know say
freaking
true
something now call them. No,
Who name Bell?
John Ball or whatever his name, John Ball or whatever. Him play on all games 1 or 2 times.
The
the man
defender
they
will
need to call
give a game.
Owell and Ling. Owell or Ling. One of them need to get called. McLaren, if you're watching the program at this hour of the night, I know say, yo, you just drink your tea and go to bed because you're over age. So you can't stay up too late.
McLaren can't sleep. McLaren has sleep since last
Yeah,
night.
man, Malik Howell in there, David Palmer. Malik Howell in there. Malik Howell in there.
Oh, David Palmer. So you're a local man. So you love the local player, them David Palmer. Okay.
Yeah.
Malik,
David Palmer flying out in a German.
I trouble you, David Palmer, man. You know, I mean, you big up yourself, man. Make sure you
but
come back
really and
tomorrow, man.
truly,
All right.
Let me keep using brain for you, David.
Hey, David Palmer. More you get your number from Unseen, so we can add you to my club. You know, we can talk football.
David
Yeah,
Palmer.
man.
Me I look on the 60-man squad right now. Malik Howell, 27 of the 1st, 1999 in Bonn. Las Vegas Lights, FC, USA. I look
Unseen,
on it.
can you get David Palmer number? Unseen, can you get David Palmer number?
Yeah.
David Palmer, send your number to Unseen. Please. We'll add you to my football group. Get talk some football.
Jamal Lowe in that side. But even know what I go for Jamal Lowe. Las Vegas Lights, David Palmer. Him there in that 60 man.
In my
I go
60
for
man
Jamal
squad.
Lowe. Jamal Lowe, jump off a radar and see.
Hold on. CC, when you mentioned somebody earlier. What up to Kevin Lambert? Okay, what's he doing right now?
You could have give him a look, man.
CC, what up to Kevin Lambert? Which part him there?
Now the America, him under him contract in December. Race
The man them should have given him a call, boy. The man should have given him a call, man.
He's
So,
not in the 60.
man, no, well, I said, you see, me no, I go on bed here, man. Can I get upset here, man? I go on bed. Auntie, CC, talk tomorrow. Make it upset here, man. Look more. Have a good
Yo,
night.
big up on
David
yourself.
Palmer, big up yourself.
Big up on yourself.
David Palmer, give Auntie your number so Auntie can send it down to me, add to my football group, all right?
The pan stream how long? Look at
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, man.
All right, people. We're in the stream now. Big up. We're out. Out there. CC, big up yourself.
Man, big up my boss.
People, big up. Janita, big up yourself for coming on as well. All the person in the comment section. Neil Gold, David Palmer, big up on yourself. Person who donated super chat, big up yourself as well. You know, go already. Big up on yourself, everybody. RJ, everybody will come on. Big up on yourself. Sports on the ball. Big up yourself. You know, go already. Unseen Sports is going to be out. Gart, big up yourself for the super chat. You know, go already. Yeah, man. $19 US.
Oh, no worry. By the way, people, don't worry yourself. Jamaica will qualify and come out of the group. No worry yourself too tough.
That qualify for World Cup, man. We just put the.
I will qualify. Yeah. Just go and put out the support, people.